Yay!
Hi, everybody.
Real quick, as an aside,
My name's Paul.
I swear, good God, I swear, we're all awake. We've all had relatively amounts of caffeine. We're all like actually happy to be here. It just never fucking sounds it every single week.
Notice he didn't
Speak
say
for yourself.
sleep.
3
he just
hours
said
of sleep.
caffeine.
I have yet to have caffeine.
Oh, I
20
apologize.
minutes.
Would you like a soda?
It's not
That's
caffeine.
because
It's not caffeine.
Carve open my brain. Here's my lack of
I
melatonin.
mean, I could have brought
donuts.
Death Wish, but you know.
I have Death Wish. I have it in a bag now.
I have a death wish.
I
No
can
way.
put.
That's not what we're talking about.
I can fill that for you. too. I'm in danger.
I mean, you played your goon, so yes,
Can
you
you
have a
pass
death
this,
wish.
Pass this to Skylar.
Why is it open?
I just opened it, so
Oh,
we
okay.
can hear it online.
He literally opened it as he was walking out of the door.
Okay.
It is safe,
Appreciate it.
relatively.
Put my dick in it. Ah, yeah. Extra flavor.
oh my god.
That's right. Go.
Please.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Zachary Ralph, and I play Nathri Artemievna, the female half-elf paladin.
I'm Andrew Lightwood, and I play Shiro Mercury, the Drow fighter.
I'm Skylar Bindler, and I play Relnor Fulldust, the human warlock.
I'm William Marlowe. I play the Vidalcan wizard known as Deval Amok.
That is the real name of Mohoimanoi.
Yeah.
Combo breaker.
We've known that for a little bit.
It didn't sound right when he said it, though.
Who I should also note is still in the group chat as Mahoy Manoi.
That's because I couldn't remember how to spell his
Me
actual
neither.
name, so I was like, "Fuck it, we're leaving as Mohoimanoi
this,
until I
this
remember."
coming from the woman who doesn't have access to, the campaign on D&D Beyond where it says my character's name.
That requires effort, though, so, like, no, we're not doing that shit.
Anyway,
It's like
I just
one-
drew a dick
My
on
name
it.
is Charlene Neese. I play Sansa Inklage, the Tiefling Bard.
I'm Logan Trailer, and I play Toronjima, the Dark Elf Cleric.
and I'm Kayla Lightwood, and I'm your DM, and this is Deck Saves.
Do the intro music.
There we go. I thought he forgot for a second. I was
No.
like, Skylar!
That would be funny. We're not doing it as a gag, but it'd be funny if I was like, do, and then, like, 18 minutes later, just out of the blue, just, bah!
I can't see that from here.
It's blue. Dotted D dot.
Is it blue with gold or
they're
blue
pretty.
with like whitish?
Blue with
Blue with
gold.
gold.
Because if you have those, I'm pretty sure that one's yours. Because somehow it's in my box. Because I don't have any of them like that.
Yes, I do.
Okay, those are yours. Don't hand it back to me. I don't want it.
I don't want it. I have so many dice, I don't know what to do with them.
If it's blue, purple, or rainbow, it's mine.
That's gay.
Yeah.
Blue, purple.
Oh, I thought those were the fucks you gave. I'm like, my god, he's out of ammo.
I'm out.
I am the
Tactical
fuck
reload.
farmer.
Alright, Andrew.
Behold my
Take
heels
it away,
up there.
Ernie.
Okay, well, the last time that we were here, we made our way into the. I ain't saying it. We made our way into
Do it.
the.
Say it.
Mouse shit.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope. Say it.
You're 5.
The road into excrement.
Yep.
The red. Skibidi bobbidi bobbidi
Where we, after many attempts at investigation of the entire place, we ended up finding a secret door that was magically locked. We had to exchange party members so that we had somebody that could cast the spell to get us in the fucking place.
Somebody used
And
You were
we
useful.
found basically an office that was filled with your
not
war.
poisonous gas.
That was filled with various pictures of other people that we had no idea who they were. We investigated the desk, which held a multitude of information,
And poison.
and an acid trap. We found a bunch of documents on slavery exchange and transportation.
Well, you don't know that. No one else knows.
That's fair. Well, I don't know that, but
No one knows
It's
that.
a group
'cause no one
recap.
woke me up.
Shiro don't know that. Andrew knows that though.
They were fucking
And
rolled up to
then we
sleep and
found paperwork on. My mind just went blank. What was the other paperwork?
Letters detailing slaving involving that one lady that was on the road on her way to Earballis.
I just looked down my notes, and you are correct.
Wait, what?
Until I forgot her name.
Where?
Wasn't
Well, that was part of
I
the
don't remember
slave exchange note. We also found 4 pairs of the crystals that are left behind whenever a person dies. That is not supposed to be fucked with. Slavery exchange.
Her name was Fairwin? Did I have that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Or at the very least, she was in there.
Slavery exchange papers, as well as transactions that look legit, but a lot of them are made by someone with the initials IPP.
You?
We also found a fuck ton of gold that got distributed amongst the entire party. You were left with homework, and you have a fucking conspiracy theory like web chart in your fucking room.
You have taken up the entire room.
Ralnor came and slept in my bed, and I went to go talk to my Echo.
In your bed? Interesting. I
Dang.
feel like that part was left out.
Did they
Oh,
do?
yeah.
That's a
Sorry.
Freudian slip right there.
Yeah.
Fanfic writers, do your work!
And then I went and had
I'm
a
in.
talk with
Penis.
my Echo, and he did reverse psychology on me like an asshole. And then I went back to bed. And that's where my notes end.
So did you have a nice chat with
We
yourself?
were leaving in the morning. Well, you
We
were.
were.
I wasn't even awake yet.
Last we
If you
left
wanna go
off,
buy armor,
that at least
right?
I know of, was that
Oh,
Shiro
yeah.
and Nefre were going to go down to the markets to
Oh yeah,
actually
it's the
get...
shopping
And
episode.
Everybody
Version.
bullies Shiro, even
Yes.
himself.
Arthur again. Just
I love Static Shock.
There's
It's my
a
favorite
black
character for
pin behind you.
Virgin
And then-
Hawkins.
And then me and Ralnor are gonna go
That show legitimately was so
someplace.
Yeah, we're gonna go see Tyrone's boy.
He's not my boyfriend.
Friend. I'm not your boyfriend.
He was the clothier, correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm trying to find what his name was.
Didn't even ask his name. You were not that quick.
Ruare Tamal.
Ruark.
Ruark. Maybe that's a C.
Rourke.
You could be correct. I like
That's
you not right.
Eldred.
Ruark?
For work.
It's high fantasy. The way I figure is that at least you get the phonetics down. It's ultimately okay.
His name is
I think
Ziddick?
that's how it works.
Getting my handwriting legible would help.
Could I get a writing pencil?
Hey, look, there's like
Have
5.
Somebody's.
Danke.
You caught that really
Good
well.
throw,
I'm
good
proud of
catch,
you.
good job.
Man, I'm pretty.
Very well. So, you will leave. Make your way.
Downtown. Walking
Walking
fast.
fast faces way.
Home.
Rourke. His name's Rourke.
The gym leader.
No, there's like an apostrophe in there.
No, that's Bromley.
Rourke.
No, Rourke's the gym leader.
Congratulations,
Did you
we
mean
got to
blind?
that like a minute
I'm
ago.
getting Brock.
Did they say it?
Yeah.
Oh. I was reading. I'm sorry.
It's cool.
I think you mean Kaiba.
Fuck you.
I'll leave. I'll leave.
That's Pegasus.
Oh yeah.
I think you mean Joey.
Joey Wheeler's my favorite Pokemon.
he is awesome.
Oh, don't you mean Yusuke?
No, I love it whenever he calls out War Greymon.
So, you two nerds.
It's my favorite Yu Yu Hakusho.
Oh my god, I'm gonna barf.
Shiro, Nefre.
My favorite Pokemon's Gunpla.
Fuck.
Hood is up to hide from the public. But
Yeah.
Hood is down because I'm not a bitch.
Yeah. Where are you going?
I remember there being a blacksmith. Also, like, my hand is down into the bag and is just perpetually holding the coin purse that I have put in there.
In your bag of holding.
Yes. To just, like, to just be like, it is always there.
Reassure yourself, I
Yes.
suppose.
That is what is basically going on.
Sure thing, bud.
When
Yep.
you stare into the bag of holding stares back.
Oh my god.
What's up, bro?
That's a bag of devouring.
That's kind of creepy.
It's a real thing.
Bag of devouring, but disguised as an ordinary Ziploc.
That is also a
My sandwich!
That'd be cool though, like a mimic that's like,
Isn't a bag of devouring something?
kind
no,
of.
like legit though, like a mimic that's like a tissue box, or something like completely innocuous.
But like a mimic
You
actually
did it.
tries to eat things. Bag of devouring just like takes whatever you put into it forcefully and then teleports it to the astral sea. And it's just
I
like,
thought it shit stuff out too.
get fucked, stay fucked. So go back to the blacksmith that I remember being at that I found out that I lost all my gold and the Valerian made fun of me.
Worth.
Standing outside the door,
We've determined that everyone went down at 9 o'clock and he wasn't waking up until 11, so we all must have left around 10.
Yep.
Sure.
We did now.
Actually, I think I technically wrote it down
Oh, okay.
so I can remember.
Then, yes, absolutely.
I have a feeling this will go well.
Sure, after you.
Push open the door.
You enter into a fairly open concept blacksmithery. This front space is where they essentially show off what they can do. In the front is various different kinds of armor. You do see a very shiny, very nice full plate armor. With a sigil on it. And then studded leather, half plate, scale mail. As well as on the walls you do see various different kinds of weaponry, swords, great axes, hammers, runs the gambit. In the front there is a display case that inside has different kinds of throwing daggers, stars, caltrops, various accoutrements.
Really quick, what is the date? Is it still the 4th?
It is the 4th.
Okay.
Nathray is going to hold you to that calendar.
That's fine. I made the damn calendar for a reason.
My backstory is very dependent on what day it is, so yes. No. On the winter solstice, things will go down.
Usually do.
Dragons will rise. Yue will die.
What?
She become a fish.
What the?
She become a moon. That's rough, buddy.
Boomerang.
My first girlfriend became a moon. That's rough, buddy.
How do you respond to that? That's like the perfect response.
That's rough, buddy.
Matt Mercer describes too, sometimes that is the only option of you can't fix it, so all you can just say is, that's rough, buddy.
Or more colloquially known, oof.
Yeah.
I forgot to press my rest button. Can I do that?
I suppose.
Is there like anybody around here that is actually working
Well,
it,
you probably press
or
it, you probably just take confirm it.
do we come during the lunch hour?
They left the forge unattended.
No, you're super early. They're in the back.
I'm a busy
You hear clanging. The forges are very loud.
They're having their morning meeting.
You first.
Sure.
Probably, no, it's probably near.
Walk up. Is there like a bell or some way of getting their attention?
You see a little
You found it once.
circular object directly next to the
Flat beach.
doorway to the back where the forge is.
Okay.
See, mine's different. I don't know.
That says essentially press for help.
Okay. Kind of like adjust my posture and try to make myself look like, a presentable, well-paying customer, and I press the button.
Okay. You press the button and you can see, just based off of where you're standing, through the doorway. It's covered by leather straps. But you can see at the bottom of the doorway there's essentially like a strobing light
Okay.
that was activated upon,
Oh, okay.
and then you hear as the clanging stops momentarily, and you hear clinking
There you go.
as someone is coming
Yeah, it has to
forward.
show the check mark.
Son of a fucking bitch.
Uh huh.
Language.
Wow. That's not how you get a positive Yelp score.
We just gotta ignore the fact that Roger said language.
Slipped.
And then we're gonna get the son of a bitch. Ooh, you know how Steve feels about that language.
Really, Natasha?
You know what, Romanov?
Do you know what, Roman?
And Natasha, can you help me with my homework? Sure, what is it? I need an example of a fossil, your Uncle Steve.
I stepped on Zoe's tail and she gave me a bad Yelp
Fuck
review.
No.
Have you ever bought that the shave stuff, the Gucci?
Probably. Yes, I have.
Do you know how much it
Let's
is?
get that son of a bitch.
$30. $20? $30. Might be 20.
Today's session of Deck Saves is not sponsored by Coochie.
You're fucking 10.
Really? IPP?
Hey, we all laughed at
I wasn't even the one that laughed at it.
I had my
Yes,
composure for
fuck,
2
the
seconds.
lie.
You okay there, champ?
No.
Coochie mine.
Cam, the coochie.
Good God.
Ah, still good.
Anyway.
This podcast is not meant for kids.
Duh.
Never was.
Vagina.
Ask your mother what that was.
My favorite Dragon Ball character.
What, Panchi? Bulma's mom. Oh, that's not your name, right?
Yeah.
Right, Skylar? Panchi?
You expect me to know the entirety of the lore of
Yes!
Dragon Ball
Yes.
Z? Yes.
I was gonna
You would.
say. Don't be coy.
You are
bastard.
correct. We do.
Hi, how are you doing today? You look great.
Anyways, you see, comes out. Did you move
Did I move?
from the doorway?
I mean, I pushed it, and once I realized, oh shit, there's strobe lights, I kind of took a couple steps back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Coming through the door is a younger female woman. Human? Female woman, Jesus Christ. Yeah,
Mm.
hold on.
Descriptive.
Let's try that again. Female human. Long, straight hair that is very obviously dyed black.
Is it pulled back?
Yes.
Okay. So go, she tempted fate.
No, she's brown eyes. She has golden skin. Fairly tall, 6 foot. Pretty beefy. I mean, she's a blacksmith. She
Yeah.
spends all day long.
You know, why is it whenever I play a gay character, you have to put all the fucking, like,
Logan fodder in front of you.
yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
So you walk into the blacksmith and you find a big titty goth girl, and it's like,
And she has a septum piercing.
Fuck you!
Yeah,
Bye.
hello.
by that cue, you can have her.
Hi. I
Hey,
was.
it's Shiro's taste, not Andrew's.
Hi. I was looking at procuring some new armor.
She looks you up and down. What are you wearing?
Like right now, just chainmail.
What kind of shape is it in?
What kind of shape? Like apple.
Bottom jeans, boot, for booper,
Yeah,
Somebody's
I've
got
seen that
robbed.
coming. Roll the psychic
Interestingly
damage.
enough, you
Roll the
try
psychic
to
damage.
go back and get your purse after making this extremely long and detailed order, and it's gone too.
Yeah, and you find you have no hands. Weird.
You pull your hand out of your coin purse.
I
and
mean,
it's gone.
there is a couple of segments taken out of the chain. The occasional little, like, rusted spattering of dried, blood, be it from either owlbear, rug, or rat, so. I really hate the letter R, apparently.
Ratatouille.
Repulsive.
Rita.
She looks you up and down. Then she walks around you, inspecting what you're wearing. Yeah, that's apparent. What are you in the market for today?
No, there's no relation. Apparent?
You're not there.
Whoo, whoo.
Deal with it.
Metagaming owl.
You're not there. I'm not here either.
Might I see the player's handbook?
Ish boosh.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to the life of a tank.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I just kept hitting things with a sword, and it just kept working.
I'm sorry. I've never once. I throw up a bit in my mouth. In fact, I've never once seen the word stealth and then disadvantage next to that. I am
You
shook.
get used to it.
I will trade your cloak of elven kind for the provoke skill. Hey, fucko.
Fucko, booba.
Hey, fucko, get over here! Fucking hell! It's a weird ass priest. Anyway, I just kind of point to the. Okay, going off the backstory and the background that I have, I need to speak eloquently, with an air of nobility, and I need to be very succinct and direct in my request. Right?
I want that.
I point to the armor and say, "How much is that full plate in the window?"
How much is that puppy in the
Fucking, how much is whole plate?
1,500.
Yep. That sounds about right.
Okay.
Only attempted.
But what's the? I'm more interested though. What's the sigil on it?
Are you asking her?
Yes.
The sigil is the shape of, how to describe? It kind of gives you the idea of, a field of wheat.
Like the field of wheat that we traveled through to the city of the Illithid?
I mean, just what a field of wheat looks like. So yeah, kind of. But not like specifically that one. Okay, that stock.
Aliens!
We
It's
just left the
exactly
building
like
where literally Rat and 2 was all over the fucking walls, literally.
Goddamn Pepe Sylvia.
So exactly. Like, sorry for being paranoid. Okay. I have a question though. Is it possible to like have the sigil altered either through
No.
material or magic means?
No.
No. Okay.
It's my brand. It lets people know that it came from me.
That's very fair. And what might your name be?
My brand.
Marigold.
Makes
People
sense.
just call me Mary.
Bet you fucking feel bad now, don't ya?
No. I don't threaten old guys.
Hi there.
No. That's very fair. Okay. I will take it then. How do measurements work for plate armor? Because I don't think you can just like.
Essentially, it's pretty much things are done in a stereotypical female-male version
Okay.
to fit those general shapes, and then they're secured via leather straps on the side.
Okay.
And then there's think along the lines of Final Fantasy 14. Like you got a Lalafell size, you got a medium humanoid size, and you got
Dude,
large
I
humanoid
upgraded
size.
my retainer stuff, and now it looks like she's wearing less clothes. I'm like, this is bullshit. This is better armor. She should be covered. Nope.
Hey,
She's got all
it
hanging
distracts the
Video
monsters.
game armor.
It distracts the monsters.
Welcome to Fantasy World Armor.
Welcome to
where
Limsa Lominsa.
Chainmail bikinis are the best thing you can have.
I'll take it.
Very well. She grabs it off of the mannequin. You're gonna need to come in the back so I can get it shaped a little better for you.
Okay.
Are you wanting something? Or are you just guarding?
Oh no, the whole time that they've been talking about this, I've been over at the mannequin that has the studded leather, just like inspecting it. Does this have her symbol on it too?
Mm-hmm.
Across the chest or like different places?
It's just in the corner of the shoulder.
Oh, okay.
It's not like blazoned on the front.
That's
Yeah.
what I was
No.
thinking. That's why I
Sorry.
couldn't get changed.
Apologies.
Okay.
I'll just go. I was in here once before to get a suit of armor, only to find out that I was pilfered. I come back now with.
I come back to you now at the turn of the tide.
Once again, asking for a suit of armor.
But I'm very sure now that the gold is there.
with actual. Oh god, coin. And I could. I was trying to think of a different word, and
I just read an entire thread before I was actually able to fall asleep about not being able to find the correct word for something.
Yep.
So then circumventing and finding a way to describe it regardless.
So,
any help would be very.
no,
These shiny objects we
I
trade
kept
for
jumping to the
goods
word
and services.
sustenance, but like that's not the correct
Okay.
word.
Be taken.
Currency.
Sustenance of my
yeah, there you
goddamn
go.
pockets.
I have sustenance of a financial value.
Um,
Just say nickels.
Oh,
To-
yeah,
Fucker
I've
nickels.
been watching that Peter Griffin Bag of Nickels compilation.
They were in the third wave of currency.
It's a whole
Like about
Family Guy running
two
gag
video
where he
ago.
keeps getting hit and then that's with a bag of nickels.
Fun.
I
Stop what the fuck is that I did?
I come back now with actual coin to procure something that is actually more together, and I kind of like open my cloak a little bit to show like
He's
my
not wearing
busted
pants.
ass chainmail that I pulled out of the bargain bin.
Yeah, I'm surprised that's still holding together.
Is
Now
it?
what, like 5 chain links?
It was cheap and it was functional, and that's all I needed it for.
Yeah.
Is there like a dead rat still attached to it?
No, but there's definitely blood still on
I
it.
see the player's hand.
Could
Ouch.
could this be altered to fit different body dimensions?
I can alter it, yes.
I
I don't do the magic stuff.
I hand her a slip of paper with a bunch of numbers on it. That's mine. And
I noticed it when I was cleaning the table. I was like, why is there Skylar's Player's Handbook?
I was wondering where it was.
Sure you were.
I hand it to her and I go, how much?
45 gold.
Underneath my cloak, I change coins from one hand to another and hand her 45 gold with my gloved hand.
Okay. She looks expectantly at you, Nathray.
Pay the woman.
I was actually okay. I'll pay for this, but I was actually looking at purchasing other items as well.
Oh. That never happens.
I'm just here for the honor.
Well, I kind of gesture to the halberd on my back. I need something a little more varied in my adventuring.
Little girl like you carries that big thing around?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I was wondering if I could get possibly like throwing daggers, and if you have any weapons of a ranged variety, preferably something like small, compact, like a crossbow or something.
Sure.
You said 45, right?
Correct. That is the standard price.
So let me sure.
I'm looking specifically for a hand crossbow that could be altered at a later time, as well as any number of throwing daggers or just daggers in general that like won't be considered overkill. Like I don't want to have like a line of daggers down my leg or some shit. So
I mean, it'll work.
fair.
Okay. She points wave hand motions towards the case of all of the throwing weapons. Small little things. She takes the leather armor into the back with the slip of paper. And presumably starts working on it.
Okay.
So as you browse.
How's a hand crossbow martial, but a light crossbow is simple? Weird. Okay, let me get the...
You can use any weapon, it's just you don't get to use your proficiency bonus.
Yeah. I'm
If
paladin.
you're not proficient in it. Well, I knew fighters did, I didn't know
Except
if
for
paladins did.
So, 75. I'm going to have 5 daggers. That way it'll just get it up to a nice even 10 gold pieces for those. So, I'm assuming she has these all priced competitively. Okay.
Priced appropriately.
Price match.
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, well, this other blacksmith.
This guy was robbed day 1. I don't know if, like, they're also being like, I'm
They
on
wouldn't
your
have
side here. Or wait, no, I'm in the back room, right? No?
No. Well, actually, no. Neither, both of you are in the front room.
Okay, then yeah, I'm on your side here. Geographic jokes. Anyway, I hit my hand. It was worth it.
It made it.
No.
Ooh, very nice.
So, armor, crossbow, the daggers, that would get me up to 1,585 gold pieces.
Yay, numbers.
Anything else from the small accoutrement?
Oh, I'm finished. When will the alterations be done?
Oh, she's in the back working on them right now.
Oh.
I was asking. DM Kayla was asking the player if they wanted any more small things.
Nope, I got my stuff.
Quick question about this, though, is like, it's plate mail and stuff. Does this work like a video game of like, yes, you have this, but it also upgrades like the van braces and the boots and the, like, all of it is plate mail now?
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
Okay.
I mean,
Because
bracers.
the other variation is half plate, but you can wear bracers over and kind of
Yeah.
Okay.
everything else.
You
still,
mix and match.
technically, you still have that slots,
Yeah,
you
sorry.
know, but without shit in the slots.
For
it's-
my mind's theater, I meant like, was it basically like, no, you just got a fancy new chest plate, there you go? Or was it
No.
like, oh no, you're coming out looking like Mando?
Man, fancy new chest plate would just be half plate.
You can wear bracelets.
Okay.
You already have
Yeah.
essentially full sleeves.
Magical friendship bracelets.
Not quite a knight's armor, but pretty close.
Getting there.
They give you a +1 AC whenever you're within 10 feet of each other.
Hey, Ember Butt, you scared the poop out of me. How dare you?
She is darkness incarnate.
I wait
Anyways.
patiently.
She comes out roughly 20 minutes later. Hands you your leather armor.
Oh, that was quick.
You're fairly standard sizes. Wasn't much that needed changed. And I'm good at my job.
Yep, that's stuck in my head now.
So, little lady, want anything else?
I don't think so.
You technically haven't told her about the daggers.
Oh, I'm sorry. Then yes, I tell her about the daggers and the hand crossbow that could be altered very easily at a later time. Or if she'd just be willing to alter it now.
Depends on what you want.
Okay,
Crossbow
basically
gauntlets.
instead of... Yes! Instead of that, more like that. That way I can have my hands open for a two-handed
Oh my
weapon.
god, you are Mando.
Ooh.
I can switch between the two fairly easily.
That would require more time.
How much time?
Conversion over...
Well,
Probably be done tomorrow evening.
I don't plan on dying between then, so sure.
Okay, now the question is can we get it on an automatic bolt fed system? We need an artificer. Let's have some fun.
She hands it over. Do you have your measurements on a convenient piece of paper as well?
I kind of like pull her off to the side a bit. I was wondering if I could be remeasured, please, if you wouldn't mind.
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
She motions you to the back. You go through the leather partitions and get to the other side. You see it's a standard blacksmith workshop. On the left-hand side is where the forge is. You see all of the hammers, the anvil, all of the engraving materials. On the right appears to be different kind of woods, natural materials you would make handles out of, as well as a small workbench with very tiny tools just in one little corner. It's considering that it's a blacksmith place, I mean, it's naturally going, it's coal fed.
Yeah.
It's going to be dirty. There's really no way around that. I mean, it's fairly clean considering. But you see over decently distanced from the door is just a small little partition to where you could, if needed, get down to your skivvies for the required measuring. Thing with full plate is that it's not just plate on skin, there's padding in between, so you have to be fitted with the padding as well, and then measurements taken. So she proceeds to invite you to take off the current armor.
Okay.
No one sees me with my helmet off.
Yeah.
And words to tell the day.
Four tails to tell the live.
I don't watch the show, but I know that bit.
Has spoken. I'm sorry, that's my favorite character.
Yeah. I prefer his cousin Pin.
She quickly, very
His
professionally
name's Queel.
takes all your measurements.
Okay. That's not the mic. Anyway.
I mean, would you like to pick this up before tomorrow evening, or are you needing it sooner than that?
I mean,
It's a little bit more intensive than just, shaving a bit of leather off.
yeah. Like, the sooner the better, but I also don't want to rush you.
I can have it done by this evening.
That will work.
Very good. I appreciate your business. She takes you back, leads you back out to the front. You see she writes ledger down of the transactions, items taken in exchange, as well as puts all of the coin in a box underneath the counter.
Gotcha. I'm going to go ahead and mark off.
When you come back to the front from the back, I've already
I mean, she's been gone for a good 10 minutes because that's how long it takes to get off take off armor.
As you come back, you see Shiro is slipping one of the arm pieces on and is tightening the ties on it. Hasn't put on the chest or anything, but is already slipping into pieces of the new armor.
Okay. It is 1,585.
Would you prefer to go in the back and change, or in that much of a hurry to get the new stuff on?
No.
15 to 12.
Yeah, well. Have any other friends that could use some armor? Go ahead and
Good.
send them to my way.
Will do.
I do have a friend that can do the enchanting, should that be necessary as well. She's just flighty.
Who would that be?
Her name is Jezebel.
Got it. Thank you. It's a Who's Line bit. It's fucking horrible. It's the newscasters. He's like, "Good evening with the 6 o'clock news. I'm your co-host, Jezebel Spankbottom." And immediately the censors are like, "Nope, hold." So just the name Jezebel, that and lemon-flavored ass kiss. Yeah, that show is cold. Anyway.
Are you in need of any medicine before we go back?
Are you, before you leave, wanting that, armor still?
No.
That either of you were wearing?
Oh, I don't think so. Because, like, my cloak is separate, right? Because I really only care about the cloak. Okay, then, you know.
Only be done in combat.
There's nothing on there that would denote either religion, family, creed, any of that shit. That, no, I don't care. Throw it.
It's bog standard.
Yeah.
Bog standard bargain bin, as it's been called.
Yeah.
Long time for combat, considering it's 10 rounds.
No,
Never
if you
mind,
could,
really was bargaining.
if you could, we'd be more than happy to donate that to your forges if you wish to, like, smelt that down. Or just throw it away, because at this point it smells and we really don't care.
Fire gets rid of a lot.
Bleach is just a band-aid. Fire's the real cleaner.
It gets rid of those pesky villages.
Oh, God. Stains right out.
I start walking past her going, well, I guess I'll take that back room then.
Okay. She escorts you through the back, seeing the forge on the left, the workstation on the right, to the small alcove. She turns around to give you your privacy, but doesn't leave.
I will.
She's got...
The entire time that I'm stripping down, my eyes just are glued to her. Of like, if you fucking turn
Yeah,
around,
because that's not creepy at all.
that's I don't care. Strip the cloak off, start pulling off chainmail, tossing it, and then slipping on the new stuff and tightening.
Because nothing says
Fastens.
heroic type quite like...
Mm-hmm.
Did you just call him heroic?
No, I'm calling him anti-heroic.
I toss it on the ground and start slipping on new stuff, tightening straps and everything. And
Okay.
whenever I'm done, I slip the cloak back on and pull with it up. And
It's a snug fit. She did good work.
was there a set of gloves with this, or was it just from the wrist up?
Just the wrist. You are still sans a glove.
Well, I don't see much of a point in having two gloves, or just one glove.
2 left-handed gloves.
So I'll just like pocket the one that I still have.
Okay.
But like Batman the cloak to where my arms are hidden.
Okay.
Thanks.
Pleasure to have the business.
Hmm.
She escorts you back out to the front. As you go out the door, you realize that, whereas you didn't see it before, but as you're walking out, there's a sigil on the doorway, on the floor.
Which is
Make an Arcana check.
If you walked out with her armor, it'd be fucking beeping.
ooh, that's pretty good.
While he's doing that, I have a strange request to make.
In D&D, there is no such thing.
Ah,
You wait!
I'd like to get its testicles.
I definitely wouldn't say that.
If you wouldn't mind, could I actually have just one piece of coal from your forges?
Sure.
my traveling companion and mentor, he likes to collect rocks, and we like to collect things from various areas, and we've yet to pick anything up from this area, so figured coal would be a fun little memento of, you know, where I got this nifty new armor from as well.
Okay. Make a persuasion check.
Isn't coal just drow makeup?
Yep.
Because
Are
I
you busy?
First off, I rolled a 13, but could I insight check that?
Are you busy?
Shut up.
That was.
You're busy.
Okay. I rolled a 13.
All those years of the shitty insight and the shitty perception scores, ask me what my fucking persuasion is.
What is your persuasion?
20 fucking 2.
Fucking solid.
yeah, it's really weird playing the game with 3 DMs in it.
Oh, that's a good roll.
It
It's
is.
terrifying.
It is.
I was gonna say, you ain't DM, shut the fuck up.
It's like Dolby surround sound of bitch.
She looks
Say my
at you
garage
with
band.
a curious look, but nonetheless obliges. Goes back to her in the back room and comes out moments later, holding a piece of coal. It's roughly yay big,
Okay. Hold on, my
somewhat
hands.
square shaped.
Gotcha. Thank you very much. He'll be very appreciative of this.
You're
I
welcome.
rolled a 13 Arcana.
Yeah, it's some kind of
Tyrone just
Glyph.
shoves it up his ass, and that's how we constantly get the platinum rings.
glyph. That's about as good as that's getting.
I didn't go to that school. So
Economy.
check
Would
that.
I have noticed the sigil on my way out?
Yeah.
Might I be able to trick?
Sure.
Alright.
It's probably,
I feel like I'm gonna
I
get
just
dragged-
bragged about a
I feel
22.
like I'm just gonna
Let's
get dragged
go!
around like a fucking metal detector. Like, what's that?
You say Arcana?
Like by the nape of the neck and like boots. Just
21, natural 20.
There you go.
Good,
Nice.
solid there. This is a sigil that's altered, but essentially gives the spell of heat metal.
Oh, fuck!
what a dick!
I love it.
Try stealing my armor. Trial by fire.
Fuck
That's
that
the
ink.
reason why she doesn't care about being in the back
Yeah.
fucking with
Just
armor
just
while
imagine
all
a-
of her shit's in the front.
Imagine a warforged just stealing a dagger and just turning like red and just.
Imagine a Warforged just leaving. Dude, fuck that ink trap shit. She's going hard. Nice.
not
That's
even
stupid.
make it half the block before you're just cooking in your own
Equal
armor.
kill.
It's a shit ton of damage per second, man.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
You walk
I-
through the doorway, no problems.
Well, I feel more comfortable.
So, just for my equipment and inventory thing, I have the armor, and I have the daggers. I'm coming back later tonight for the crossbow.
No. Sorry.
Run it.
You don't have the armor. She has to fit it to you.
Okay. I have the crossbow and the daggers.
You just have the daggers because she
Just
has to
Because the
do
crossbow has to be
the
fitted to the
crossbow has to be.
Gotcha. Okay.
You wanted it finagled to be
Yeah.
special things.
Okay. So right now, just daggers. Got it. I toss the coal to Shiro.
Okay.
Wipe that against her hands.
And I start, like, almost like with lotion, just kind of like rubbing it all over.
Okay.
I hope you're happy she thinks I'm an idiot. But anyway.
Drow makeup.
I hope you're happy she thinks
I'm gonna walk around like Batman. What the hell?
After I get done, like, wiping my hands down, I just kind of drop the coal on the ground and go, why?
Well, because of some weird perceived tension between me and Tyrone and you, I figured one of us might as well make the first step of making it somewhat tolerable to be seen around each other. You're welcome, by the way.
Fucking love that.
Thank you for an alibi. Do you, okay, then I guess in fair play, is there any medicinal needs that you have?
No.
No herbs or spirits that you need acquired?
No. If I'm in any sort of danger, I can just basically pray to my God. This is the most anti-me statement ever. I can just pray to my God and basically will the illness away. And
Whenever
if it becomes,
you say pray to your God, he just goes, ugh.
yeah, and if any,
Need some Jesus.
we'll just pray the sick away. Nope, medicine. But if it does get to be too bad, then I always have to run. So.
And I can pray even harder.
So, what do you
I do
do
a different kind.
whenever you don't have that medicine then?
I don't sleep. My dumbass just added 10 daggers because D&D Beyond didn't update properly, and it was like, oh, you hit 5 twice, right? No, I did not.
Just like throw them like whistling birds.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Fucking God.
Well,
They're fairly cheap. with
given
them.
your one-word answer.
I just added 5 more. Oh my God.
It's the red button,
fix
not
it.
the
I got
green
it.
button.
I'm hitting the red button. That says add. No, the touchscreen's not calibrating properly, so it's like, oh, you meant this? No.
You know, if you just
I
go
don't
into your
remember.
equipment, you can just
I'm
remove
in there.
the quantity.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
27
8.
daggers later.
Oh, now 3. What'd you get?
Just fans out the
Straight
dagger.
up.
Did you just make me sound like Sean Connery?
Straight up Skyrim.
Yeah.
Leveling, smithing.
Yep.
Just dropping
Yep.
daggers.
Yep.
First thing you do.
Meanwhile, in an
ambush.
alternate dimension, be
Level
like,
100 smith.
Captain Shadowlock, how are you doing? I sense a disturbance.
Anyways, continue with your.
Given your one-word answers, I won't press too hard, I guess. About what it is that you need it for, I suppose.
Really quick, can I just, like, fly my idiot flag real quick? So, I paid for 5 daggers, right?
Yep.
Added 10.
Yep.
Tried to remove 5, added 5 more. Went through, removed that, and then I went to go equip it, and I only equipped 4. The fuck?
You're on it today.
Let me check my intelligence real quick.
There's a thing I remember having to do. I don't
Uh,
remember what it was for, but it was a calibration thing. But I remember doing it often, but I don't remember what it was for. But I remember the fucking screen. Anyways, continue.
Well,
Those early touchscreens, they calibrated a lot.
Yep.
I
Fucking teachers with their smartboards every goddamn day.
I don't know how much this will help, but and Shiro reaches into his bag, and you see his arm kind of dig down deep in there a little bit, and he pulls out this like big jug that just has multiple spouts with corks all over it, and he goes, I don't know what I'm going to use this for, so you can have it. Like,
I don't even know which
according to what I've been
hole
told,
the stuff
your
comes out.
alcoholism.
Oh yeah. Oh
Accor-
yeah.
according to what I've been told, you can pull the cork off, speak what you want it to come out, but then it makes it.
Is it an alchemy jug?
Yes, it is.
Okay, thanks.
And
You
so
always
he
end up with the
hands
alchemy
you,
jug.
Did you end up with the alchemy jug last time?
Nathri didn't.
But apparently you can speak
Constantly making
the word
booze.
beer into it, and it will make beer.
2 gallons of mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
I will never get over that. Oh, that made mayonnaise. Oh, that's interesting. Do you have any more? No, I ate that too.
Just a picture of him sitting on his ass on the ground, just going, "Aww."
There's a video of
the
him.
Winnie the
Mine's
Pooh.
just Winnie the Pooh. Yeah.
There's an animation of him actually just shoveling it in.
Uh-oh.
See, I don't know if that's more unsettling than the one that's the 10,000 degree ball in a glass of mayonnaise.
I saw that.
Wait, what happened to the mayonnaise? What did the mayonnaise do?
It just made
It's
fart
awful.
noises for a
Yeah, we got a
fucking
new country.
I'm like, wait a
Howard.
minute. One
It
of these things
was-
is not like how it used to be.
One of these things.
A couple. Yeah, we got a new
I'm
one.
not very observant.
I know. I know.
Full
Got that low perception.
very, very.
Also, not the greatest wisdom in the world, so it makes sense.
Took Skylar a while too. Don't worry.
Love you.
I don't know how much it'll help, but at least
You're sitting right
it
there.
makes beer.
If anything, I am underage. But if anything, what? I know. living that sweet Spanish shit of like, oh, drinking at 14. Fuck it. Anyway.
Technically, everyone drank back in the day.
I
It was safer.
It also makes, and then he just gives you the whole list of shit that it makes.
Yeah. Mayonnaise, why mayonnaise? Anyway.
I don't know.
Okay. I don't.
Somebody must think it's funny.
Gotcha. I don't know if or when I will need this, but I very much appreciate the gesture, so thank you.
All the time.
I mean, it makes honey, so.
It's free alcohol.
I'm not
In
Raven
the
anymore.
meantime, you two nerds.
I will add the alchemy jug.
You come, so you get, the camera pans to us.
Phrasing.
So the camera pans to me and Ralnor and Tuppence as Tuppence is peeing on a fire hydrant.
Woo! Watch me add 5 of these
Just give
fuckers.
him like 5 more minutes.
It's actually a person's leg. They've been standing there for a long time.
It's just an orc who's standing guard, basically, essentially the versions of the
The British.
You wore
the
the right
British
pants
guards.
today.
Yeah.
It's just some orc artist looking up.
So, we have to ask to go into the castle, right? Because you want your clothes fixed or whatever?
I was more looking to get different clothes, more possibly local, something that I don't stick out and mind my don't mind my being brash, but this cloak is it's horrible looking.
So, why are you afraid of being brash whenever I did give it to you?
I know, but aren't you the teacher of Nathray?
Mm-hmm.
Right, it's your student.
Mm-hmm. People can have their opinions, I don't care.
Fair.
It's a hideous cloak anyway.
I
Well,
totally
Merry
agree.
fucking Christmas.
It's ugly but functional.
I don't. You're ugly.
You're not
functional
here, go
fight
away.
me. Goddamn. Oh, you fucking suck.
Maybe don't fuck with stuff while we're recording, yeah?
No, I'm just checking it because it was like not picking up anything. Are you picking this up, Ralnor?
Oh, I'm picking up what you're throwing down, and it's
Like-
shit.
It's just daggers.
It's just
It's
poop.
just round.
Somehow the 10 daggers that she
Yeah.
took in and out of her
It's
inventory
double
just
poop.
fall out of
Well,
nowhere.
Oh,
I was looking at
That
it
was
while
his
them
poop.
two were talking back and forth about
Pukes.
what they were doing, and like it was barely moving.
They're
So I
talking
was.
at like this level of voice,
Yeah.
and not our normal rambunctious. Hey, we're trying to talk.
Well, we
over
just did,
everybody."
yeah.
You all laugh now, but in like 5 sessions from now, when we have to convince a local priest that we're actually traveling wizards, and he's like, "We'll produce a cloud of dagger spell," and I fucking provide. It's niche, but I will be there, unless I'm not. I'm fucking Matt Mercer in the D&D thing.
Do you know that he resides in the castle?
That's where I found him last time.
Ah.
Oh wait, I think I was in his office too. Had a nice view. Big old
What, at the
window.
pillow?
No, we did not do the fuck. Wait, why am I explaining myself to you? You're not here. You're just a figment of my imagination. Again.
The entire time. That's the trick.
Huh. I won't let the accident get to me again.
Yeah. Fish.
Just I ate a hallucinogenic fish like 2 weeks ago. Just never went away. Well, do you want to talk to the guards or do you want me to?
I'll talk to the guards.
I gesture to the gate.
Okay. I take it we're there.
Yes. You guys are not your inn is decently close to the castle.
Okay.
You approach the guards or the castle gate. It appears as if the guards are quite a bit increased since the last time you were They're what would be normal. The captain is no longer here, but there is essentially double guards from normal.
Hail.
Stage of business.
Seen the clother?
We're looking for Rourke Tamal.
Yes.
And you are...
We're the Mitramer.
Oh, right.
I don't know. Does that title actually hold any water at this point? Or is it gone at this point?
From my orders, they do.
Ah.
He nods to the gatekeeper and they proceed to open the door for you all to come in. She's got the zoomies.
Well, she's trying to get down, but she's like, this foot goes to the basket, but then this one goes to the hut, but then I can't make that distance. So he's got the zoomies.
Bless you.
Will's got the zoomies. I would be fearful to see that. In fact,
Everybody would.
It's like a full-grown man sprinting
They
in
let
a
you in
like
and
10-foot room.
it's just a clip of the Juggernaut going through door after door.
Until it just slowly
nice
becomes a
ember,
word.
graceful darkness as always. She pretty
Listen,
much
alright.
fell into the basket.
And that is where we get the phrase "darkness falls." Okay.
Escorts you into the castle. Someone else takes over. He lets them know who you're wanting to see, and they take you through the series of halls to a very decently large doorway, considering. Excuse me, sir. There are people to see you. They are from the Niche Amer. You hear slight things falling over of
Rustling.
someone
Yeah.
attempting to get to the doorway. Opens it. Oh, hello. Oh, you brought company. Oh, hello.
Yes, I've brought to... Wait, do you two know each other?
A bit.
Oh,
Just about.
How can I help you?
I saw what you had done to our clothes, and I had some questions, and also would like to ask, do you have a shop of your own, or like designs of your own, or could do custom designs?
All of my designs are my own, but yes, I can make custom clothing.
Are you familiar with more Bearcross designs?
I would need to consult my books.
I also...
It's been quite some time.
I can also, I have a bit of an artistic hand. It's very rough, but I could draw some designs of stuff that I'm looking for, if that's something we could do.
Sure.
Yes,
Do come in.
yes.
You see, you come into the area that is his apartment, more or less.
Mm-hmm.
The stark white upholstery that makes up his seating area, juxtapositioned with his workspace of very bright, bold colors, patterns. It appears as if he was in the middle of making something as you all had come in. There is a mannequin with clothing or cloth draped as he's making a pattern. He pulls out, you see on one end there is a roll of paper roughly the same size as the workbench, and he pulls some and produces a charcoal pencil, essentially. Behind him, on the wall to his left, there's a bookshelf of various different kinds of books, but the ones most prominent at eye level, he goes through, grabs one, opens it, No, not quite. And then goes through another one. Ah, yes. And he brings you a book forward of the more breezy kind of clothing that you are used to in that style. Something like this.
Yes, I actually had a few ideas. If you don't mind, if you had some time.
By all means. He hands you the charcoal pencil.
Okay. And I just basically tell Tyrone, I'll be a minute if you have other business to do with this fellow. And I just kind of like essentially focus in on designing 3 outfits.
Okay. So,
Previously
come
on
for another
Project
bottle of
Realmore.
wine. It's rather crazy what happened yesterday. I'm glad to know you're alright.
Not all of us were.
I heard there were quite a bit who died.
And
The Queen's handmaid herself even died. You're hyper-focused on shit, shut up.
Poor
I
Ron.
hear it. I hear it.
Poor Ron just got splattered across the wall. Like,
I hear it.
Don't know who Jackson Pollock is, but that comes to mind.
ever heard of the saying, brain went out his ass? Not true. I love you, Skylar.
Uh-huh.
You want my support animal?
It's my 2 favorite sayings: brain out of the ass and don't piss on your
Piss. So is it just like this main? Is like it like just a 1 bedroom or like 1 room like thing?
There's a separate room for his bed. But everything else is pretty much open, yeah.
So how are you doing, Rourke?
Oh, well. It is a bit dreary since yesterday, but alas, one must go on. Rebuild. I have no idea what they're going to do about the prince.
I was quite impressed that you survived. Actually, you were
Well,
up and gone before I could get up.
I do know how to be where it's best to be.
Logan talking. That's very ominous. Can I insight check that?
Sure.
That's. I don't like that. 22.
Yeah, there's a bit fishy about that.
So glad I didn't. Bong.
At least something that he's keeping from you. It's hard to tell what, but
That's a. Where exactly did you need to be?
not there. I was there for the beginning, but as soon as things got a bit hairy, I just, And then I wasn't. Magical things being as they are makes it easier to get in and out of hairy situations.
Are you a wizard? Are you a wizard?
I'm something like a wizard.
Enchanted?
Something like it.
Christ, everybody can text.
It's just Rurik's like subconscious like rebelling against him. It's every time he says like a lie or something shifty, he just farts.
Smells like glitter. So any news on the queen and such?
I'm told they're all alive and healing. The prince is pretty shook up, as one would expect, naturally. It's a rotten business. Have you all figured out what happened?
We're putting the pieces together right now. We have a investigation going.
Be on the floor?
I don't know where she
Underneath
is,
the table?
Underneath you.
It's Ash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right
Sorry.
underneath you.
though. Actually, it's right in between you and Will.
No, it's right there on my right leg.
I don't want to
good
know.
Lord.
He was doing so well.
Time for round 2. Fight.
Anyway,
Sorry, I got distracted. The fuck was I saying? I had a thought going too.
Said you were putting the pieces together. You asked how.
Yeah. Do you happen to know anything about the rat?
not in quite some time.
Quite some time?
It's been a while since I've been out in the normal public dealing with individuals like that.
It seems he's a rogues guild master of sorts or something like that.
Essentially, yes. Came about roughly 20 years ago, upstart, and
That's
seemed
the
to
plan.
just quickly take over.
It's so good though. I mean, it's so, it fits the aesthetic so well.
Paper towels are over here if that's what you're looking for, Beth.
I was just
A little Bob, a little
I
Bobby.
haven't looked through here yet.
Why are you so interested in me?
I love unwrapping things.
Unwrapping thing.
Oh god, I want my skin!
You should have brought a present.
I want to be here.
Neither do I. Ron, what back of things?
One thing, I can make that into a dog. Before or after? During. That was a bit about our cleric having his dick folded in the shape of a balloon.
That's a bit forward.
Oh, I mean, who has the time? I mean, just yesterday we almost died.
I want it noted that my phone battery is at 69%. This is apt.
Nice.
This is solid logic. You almost died yesterday.
I was doing good, and then he said it, and I'm just.
Yep.
Would you like to stay nice now? My computer's at 69%.
Why did I do that?
Oh, no, I'm at 71. Big sad.
Everybody's checking
We got a nice party.
So where are you from originally?
Oh. Oh, decent part north.
Oh, like from around Edgecall?
More Blackberry, if you know where that is.
Oh, Blackberry.
Bury.
Bury. Oh,
Not the phone.
I was talking about like bury, as in burying corpses. But how is it over there?
A bit too explosive for my taste, if you understand what I'm saying.
What?
Because that's where they first found black powder for
Oh,
the weapons.
oh! My apologies. I must have missed it. I was being an elf. Time flies.
Yeah.
I mean, we're both elves. You get what I'm saying. Especially when you're older, time just keeps going and marching forward, and it doesn't stop. And you feel dread every day. Anyway.
Okay, it's time for Grandpa's pills.
Ralnor's just sitting there with the sunglasses, pushing them into his eyes.
The endless march of time, ever going onward. The death is coming closer. Again. I'm just happy I know where Boom is from.
Boom powder comes from Boom Powder Town.
Blackberry? I barely know Burry.
Oh, hi, handsome. Please don't lick me.
It's a weird insert to the conversation.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a cat. We swear.
Any reason as this to why you came to the Queen's employ?
Oh, I mean, just decided to leave my small little town. There weren't nearly enough fabrics for my taste. And eventually found myself here, and as I said last time, just my garments caught her eye.
Oh. Like the current Queen's.
Yes.
So this was recently, actually.
Yes.
Not to be rude, but that's quite a bit of time spending in a small town if you don't have all the fabrics in the world that you wanted.
Oh, I've traveled quite a bit. I
Oh.
eventually ended up here.
Oh, okay. How you doing over there, Alnor? You look like you're
You done yet?
you look like you're going again.
Just mindlessly making the designs.
The number you have dialed is currently unavailable. Please try again.
Get out of here.
Make a performance check.
Okay. I now have proficiency in that.
Okay, I like this character. And I had to make them suspicious. Nice job.
Don't make
Knows
me
how
know.
to not be where it needs to not be, but yeah, totally sus.
Wait, did you say my nose doesn't have to be where it doesn't?
No, he
He
Knows.
But the way he said it was just ominous as hell.
sure thing, bud.
21.
Solid.
Yeah.
Quickly and easily, you manage to convey your point fairly easily.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on whenever you're ready. Make a wisdom saving throw, actually.
Oh no, that drawing reminded you of the great charcoal rolls of 1709.
Okay, so my metal dice just rolled 2 16s in a row.
Good, solid there.
Yeah.
Damn,
We're
son,
gonna
where'd you
be
find
waiting those
this?
later.
Hey, Kayla.
Yeah.
If a druid gets mad, is it bear cross? Because the bear gets crossed?
18 on the wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, you're good.
There was a certain question, a bit of a special thing that I wanted for this one, and I point at the black top that I said, originally I would like the design that is not black to be gold-ish in tint. Is there a possible way of changing that within a whim to a more dark purple, something that is easier to hide in?
So would you like to do it intentionally or for it to do it on its own? Because those are two different things.
Essentially, whenever I feel that I need to be hidden. So possibly changing in sunlight and dim light? Like a transition?
Okay.
That sounds expensive.
That I can definitely do that.
And the other two, more or less, are as to the design I have here, and I kind of hand him the piece of paper with the designs.
He looks at all of them. You have a pretty good hand.
Thank you.
Quite surprised, honestly.
Thank you. I had
Most of the time I get stick figure drawings.
plenty of time to practice on quite a few different hobbies.
Interesting. Do tell.
I didn't get out much.
Oh, why not? Strong, capable boy like you.
I'm sorry, and I kind of like take the cloak and like push it to the side, showing my arm and showing that I am not that strong.
Weak sauce.
Weak sauce. I just go. You might be getting the wrong idea. Very much not the strong one. That would be my brother.
Oh.
Show him that noodle arms. Unfortunately, he's got a craving for pescetti.
I told you need to eat more.
Definitely more of the sitting reading type.
Did plenty of that, yes.
I see. Well, we can't all be strong and strapping up, can we?
No.
Rude.
When would these designs be done? About how long?
Well, it would take me probably a day apiece, really.
3 days. And how much would these custom orders run?
Well, the standard price for each of these would be 1,000 gold pieces. With the color changing aspect, you would like an extra 100 gold pieces on top of that.
As I did before whenever I was helping a hoimanoi, I basically go into the the inner workings of my leather armor and take the actual coin purse, as where there was a fake one before, and I pull it out and
Oh, that's clever.
yes, it through one of our friends lost a sizable sum of
Oh, you got it back.
coin, and I've been more careful around this town as of that.
It's very
And
smart.
so
There are those who would like to take things that are not theirs.
3,100.
Total, yes.
Okay.
He wants pretty fancy clothing made by the Queen's tailor. Yeah. It's a big chunk. And enchanted, essentially.
I only kept 300 of my gold because, you know, gotta give my stuff to charity like a brewski.
In that case, Tyrone, are you going to stay and chat for a bit with your friend?
Remember, we have to go drop off the charity money to the town guard. Satchel, Chingaling.
Right. Sorry. Well, is it okay if you drop me off somewhere before that?
Sure.
Okay.
Just remember, if the mind flares come back, you're on your own.
I have my once a day get out of
Here.
here card.
As you all are having this conversation,
Mm-hmm.
you hear
Uh-oh.
You did it.
Yeah, I did. And Ruark goes over, opens the door. Yes. And you just hear whispering back and forth.
Can I try to?
Oh, well, I suppose.
Never mind. I thought it was just gonna be something we couldn't hear, but tell us. Or are we just hearing the one side?
You're hearing whispering, and then him say, well, I suppose.
Is there any way I could try to like?
Make a perception check.
I'm alright with that. You sound like you want to tell me disadvantage, and I'm okay with that too.
No, just the DC is incredibly high. You don't have the observation feat.
You're darn right I don't.
That one.
I can't see. I can't reach
That's
over.
a 15.
That's a mod 20.
Okay. You hear words, sporadically. Priest need now would be the word pieces that you get.
25. 40.
Priest need now.
Oh my god, they're making bread.
I might have to go on an infiltration mission.
At that, you were staying in the bar, because why the fuck not, with Valeria.
Valeria and Dura? Is she still there?
As well as Duval.
Eventually, Duvall comes down around 11 a.m.
All the at random intervals you just hear.
Finally,
What does it mean?
No, I figured it out.
No.
That's why I got to go to
Not my
sleep.
intention.
Such investigation. This was not my intention.
yeah, he looks a little rough.
I got my
good
I got
game.
my 8 hours.
6 hours.
6 hours.
But yes.
I got my sleep. I'm okay.
I would not be able to function.
Thank you for punctuating that, Zoe. I very much appreciate it.
There's like two options for you. You can either have coffee, or you can have this really strong drink. Either way, you'll feel better.
I feel fine.
You look fine. You look like a different shade of blue than normal.
I'm many shades of blue. The lighting in here shit. Leave me alone.
That's a Duval of a different color.
Yeah.
49.8.
So wait, does Duval like poop like a person, or does he poop like a fish? Where just like,
Like, no.
By the way, what are you blue?
Well, that's awfully weird.
I mean, you're a brilliant color. Like, I love it. Blue's one of my favorite colors. I mean, obviously, I'm
I was
blue.
gonna say, isn't Sansa blue?
Yeah.
But, you're
It's
not a
not
blue
racist
like I'm
if
a
you're
blue.
Other blue.
Yeah, but you're a blue like I'm a blue.
I mean, a slightly different color of blue.
But it's the same reason.
It was your ancestors also part whatever they are?
Demon.
I was gonna say demon, but I wasn't sure. I know there's a difference between demons and devils, and I wasn't sure which one was.
his was
Technically,
My ancestors were blue. I don't ask why I'm blue. I'm blue.
Are
Devil,
both your
whatever.
parents blue?
Mm-hmm.
Not both of
They're
them.
tieflings, who cares?
No.
No.
my tiefling's green.
But apparently we true breed blue.
Mm.
Yeah, represent.
Blue
I'm cool with
blood?
it.
I mean, I never really bothered to ask why I'm blue. I just accepted that I was blue.
He,
Is there one that you grew up with blue?
No.
And that wasn't curious?
I just figured they were like the way they are, the way they are.
For a really smart fellow, you wouldn't seem to ask a lot of questions.
Well, that information doesn't. I mean, I don't care why they're that color.
I mean, I don't care that you're blue. I just wanted to know why you were blue.
Well, if you want to know why, then you care. If you have to ask why, then you care.
Okay, then I care about a lot more things than I thought I did.
Because if you didn't care, you wouldn't ask why.
Sudden realization.
my god, the character arc.
Just like you hear the glass shatter sound and just.
Oh. Duval just ate too much of that potato chip like Arnold and Magic School Bus turned him orange.
Yeah, yeah.
That is interesting. Do you ever change colors other than blue?
Different shades of blue, obviously. You said I'm a different shade of blue. I don't pay attention.
I mean, I said blue, didn't I?
I mean, they're different colors.
I think
blue.
I need a drink. What time is it?
11 a.m.
Are there anybody here in the tavern yet besides us? I hate empty taverns.
I mean, yeah, there's a couple people.
Can
Okay,
I just
that's
make
good.
an observation real quick?
Sure.
High fantasy shopping episode. Dramedy.
I was thinking.
Monty Python fucking sketch. What the
I was
hell?
thinking the exact same thing.
This is like a
You all
fucking
split
Who's
the
Line
party,
bit.
alright?
Oh,
I know.
I was just curious.
And the tone, apparently.
Hey, me and Ralnor, days of our lives.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, it'll get better.
So, you want to play a game?
I was just gonna go wander around
Wait,
town
what?
for a little bit.
Where were you planning on wandering around town at? Anything fun?
Point of wandering around.
You don't have a purpose in your wandering? Like
Do I
to
have to
gather
have a purpose?
people? You you answer questions with questions. It's really hard to be your friend.
Maybe that's why I have no friends.
Oh, I'll be your friend.
I do it.
Hook, line, and sinker.
I feel like the bougie elite at Wimbledon. This is amazing.
I'm
It's
just
funny
saying,
'cause
I
he's kind
think
of
if
an
we're gonna
amphibian fish.
wander,
Mm-hmm.
we should have a drink before we wander. At least if you don't have a drink, I'll have one for you before we wander, because I feel as if this is going to be a long day.
But public intoxication's a thing.
Is it really? Since when?
I know, it's fun, right?
Uh-huh.
Public intoxication's a thing. I've been too drunk to notice.
Speaking volumes.
Not a red flag.
Like
Crimson.
I'm just hearing glass shattering over in her mind of just these realizations of fuck.
In real life too, you look over and Tup is just on the counter. Just the fuck down, you
No,
house.
stares you straight in the eye.
Did you leave him with us? Cause that's
No,
a terrible
No,
idea.
no, no.
Okay, good.
They
That's
took
a
him to the
terrible
castle.
idea.
Yeah, that's an awful idea. Don't do that.
I'll be like, oh, he wants to go for a walk. My animal handling does not exist.
I mean, you have this much money, you can't tell me you're just gonna drink it away. You need any personal effects or,
Well,
fun times?
I feel as if the clothes that I got from the castle are gorgeous. I could maybe use something that's a little bit more protective.
I'll say, do you not
Protective
fear for your
and gorgeous
safety?
would be
Yes,
great. I mean, isn't that what I have all of you guys for?
I look at me, look down the floor, look back up, and look at her, and go, I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey,
Sure as fuck not me.
but you do a
Wrong
really
campaign.
good job of helping things that are attempting to hurt us, not hurt us.
Well, I am not a frontline individual.
Oh,
my
me
stuff
neither.
is more.
I'm much happier when I'm
But,
not the one getting stabbed.
I also know that things kind of get mad when I poke at them,
In
so
case you're wondering, apparently
and they poke back and I go splat.
buttons can be very dangerous.
I heard.
All of my clothing in the future, no buttons.
No buttons.
No buttons.
All
It's just gonna
zippers?
slide on or slide off. That's what it's gonna do.
No zippers.
That sounds awfully dangerous. So, you want to go clothes shopping?
Looks at
It's gonna be
Square Enix.
fun.
We could just go shopping. I have fancy clothes from the castle too that I'm not really. I could wear that or my normal clothes. I care not either way.
Do you care if I pick out clothes for you? It can be fun.
I don't know if I want you spending my money.
You also have the moderate
You don't have to buy it.
intermediate
All you
area
have to do is put it on.
of the clothes that you got because of the messenger spending money.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
So,
spending your money. You're just putting it on for me to look at.
so you're telling me I have to, instead of looking around at all these things, I have to spend the day playing dress up with you?
Not all day.
I know how you work.
Okay, this is Sansa. This is not Charlene. Not all day.
I
Sure.
still get that vibe from Sansa. I hate to break it to you.
No, she's more into taking the clothes off.
Mm-hmm.
But she can't even get you to put them on. So you see, there's a problem here.
I figured we just kind of go explore the city.
I mean, there doesn't seem to be a lot of people left in it, but maybe we can get people to come here for supper.
There you go.
Advertisement. Hey, Valeria,
Yeah.
what are you doing today?
Well, if either of you are leaving, then I suppose I'm staying here with her.
Are you okay with that?
Well, it appears as if I've somehow been entangled with whatever it is that you all are doing, so
Because you're beautiful. What if I buy you a book while we're out?
that would be great.
Awesome. So can we go to the bookstore?
Oh, we can do that.
You want to take
Can-
the wizard to the
The
bookstore.
bookstore. Yeah.
Where does the NPC end and Kayla end? I don't know anymore.
Especially the order of the scribe wizard to the bookstore.
That should make you more excited. We
Why
can
do I
try
hear Willy
books
Wonka music?
on you instead. Like, I don't care about their contents anymore. We're just gonna like hold up covers
gonna
next
turn
to
you
you
the
and see
fuck
which one
out.
looks best.
I should let Valera play with the magic quill while we're going.
The magic what?
Next campaign, I'm playing a Oompa Loompa who smokes cigarettes.
Danny DeVito?
I was gonna say Danny DeVito.
Suicide's
Keep
badass!
her entertained while she's watching her
The magic what?
my magic quill.
Magic
My
glow?
go-to quote was Suicide
Quill.
is badass.
Quill.
You go to the trash.
What does that do?
It writes in all the colors.
Like different colored ink magically? Like whatever you write just comes out whatever color you want it to write?
Mm-hmm.
It's really cool.
Also, disappearing ink.
Yeah, as long as I'm within like 30 feet of whatever I write, I can erase it at any time.
That is really cool. Where'd you get that from?
It's because I'm a wizard.
Did you make it?
No.
That's gonna
Well, technically, but not really. It magically appears, kind of like the bird.
Note. Note.
Note.
Oh, your bird.
My bird.
Yeah, there's a flying book.
Well, that's a couple levels, but I got my bird familiar.
Okay, let's go to the bookstore.
Lead the way. You know where you're going? Because I don't.
I
just never wander
absolutely
around.
know where I'm going.
No, but I understand that. I'm just kind of.
But to be fair, you said roam the roam.
That's what I said. That's why I'm all for just okay.
Do we end up passing this coolest couple?
I'm not clueless. I'm convinced I know where I'm going.
It's the blue people.
That way.
Yes, the blue people wandering around town.
Totally inconspicuous.
Where does Sons of Duval go? Yeah, last I saw they were in Tamari.
Mm.
To
We
be
will
fair,
write them.
from what I read from the entertainer thing, anybody that's come to the tavern should know who I am now. I should be a likable character. So I could just
You're the
ask,
piano man, we get it.
just ask people where the bookstore is. I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Random passerbys.
Or, you know, magical items.
Yeah, there's
protection
people
for you
cleaning up the
with
city
them.
because just got ransacked last night.
Yeah,
I didn't know how many
within
people were actually
Cor-
left.
corpses,
Four
corpses.
hours.
I mean, there's still some people. Yeah.
most of the
So,
population.
hey.
Bunch of corpses,
Where's
corpse
the
kid,
bookstore?
corpse wife, corpse husband.
Corpse
I
library.
don't really
Corpse
read much. I know it's probably gonna be that way.
Pointed me in the
It's
general
Randy
direction
Orton.
of a bookstore.
Yeah, we were going shopping around town.
He sounds really excited about it.
I mean, I was going to go one at a time anyway, so.
As you enter the town, it is indeed in shambles. There's a lot of broken buildings, broken crates, various different things from the raid. The people that are remaining, most of them that are outside are women doing a lot of the cleanup work.
As we pass, I'm like, hey, you should take a break tonight. Come to the King's Coin. Be lots of fun.
Make a persuasion check.
It's like, you don't want to cook. This is not good. Pretty sure my persuasion is +8 and it's still not good.
10.
No, it's a 12. Because, yeah, I can't roll.
What's the first roll of the night? It's fine.
Yeah, bring my husband back and I'll be doing it.
Oh,
Oh.
fuck.
Where'd he go?
Oh my
She
god!
wasn't very specific.
I'm not breaking stride. I'm just gonna kind of just keep moving along. I don't want no part of that.
Kidnapped last night by the tentacle things.
The tentacle things kidnapped people?
Quite a bit, yeah.
I mean, I realized that some people were lost their lives. I was not realized that people were taken. Don't hate, guys.
Yeah.
Did you happen to see which direction they went with them? I mean, it's a question.
Not here.
Oh, well. Thank you.
Guess
this
who's
is-
not the face of the party?
I think this is the part where we
Sorry,
realize
you
that
don't
we
want
need
to
have a
eat
team
out
meeting.
tonight. Have a lovely day. Did seriously everybody know that people were taken? Okay, I
You
apologize.
just did the D&D equivalent of walking into a funeral going, "Hi, welcome to Chili's."
I apologize. Well, okay, not really, because I didn't realize that they had taken people. I just thought everyone was dead. I know she
Show
said
up to a
people were
wake
gone.
dressed as Chuck E. Cheese. That's what you just did.
No. Show up at the wake dressed in scantily clad clothing.
Like a retainer.
And full circle.
Pisses me off.
Eventually, asking various different people, you find your way to a seemingly decent-sized bookstore.
I found it.
Okay.
Let's go see what books match your complexion.
Oh, we're doing colorment. Okay.
We are. So I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna look for shiny books
Okay.
because Valeria totally needs one that's in like a maroon color with some shiny lettering on it, and he needs one that is like purple with some hopefully shiny gold on it. I do not care what the contents are.
Okay, make an investigation check.
You know, it's what the thought counts, dude.
Not with that. I'm gonna be spending a long time looking for this. Because isn't investigation wisdom?
Intelligence.
Oh, that's better. That's a 10.
Okay. You intently search.
I'm looking hard.
Can I?
In the meantime,
can I
is there
help
something
her?
you're looking for?
I want to help her. Can I help her?
Okay, sure.
Just to make her feel better about this. 16.
What the fuck is in your hair?
I rolled an 8.
Quit moving.
Your intelligence must be like my charisma.
What? Holy
Pretty much.
fuck.
I maxed out my intelligence, so I mean,
He's a wizard.
Fuck.
yeah, I'm a wizard, so my
He's a wizard.
arcana and my investigation and my history are kind of like,
Wait, so you're smarter than like all of us combined?
no.
Okay. I was gonna say I will punch you once out of spite and watch you bleed out.
I'll put you back and do 0 damage no matter if I hit or not. I can crit, and guess what? 0 is still
You'll hit
0.
my plate armor, just break every bone in your
Right.
head.
He punches you, somehow you heal.
Yeah, right?
Just head.
Wait, are you a cleric?
Wait, wave mercy.
Yeah, just give her a coin with wording on it.
I want to do that.
Of the catapult, right? Just gone.
You start searching in the beginning, like where the bookstore starts here. Start at the beginning, work your way through. Makes sense.
I'm like card catalog, maybe?
Uh, He's like, yeah, over there is where all the shiny things are. This is like basic.
This is like daily reading,
journal.
leisure nonsense.
Oh, thank you. And I'll go over there where he points.
With his assistance, you managed to find one with about as close as you're gonna find.
And I'm like holding it up. I'm like, this looks great on you. Like, what's in this book? Like in the purple one with the gold.
In the purple one with gold, it's a romance novel.
You totally need this book.
But it matches your coloring better.
I don't feel as if I need any research
I almost
material.
spit out my
Sure.
coffee. I was a little pissed.
I figured that was more leisure reading
Do you
for
want me to read it to you?
Your downtime.
I can read it to you. I can even say some of
I will
the
pay you to read it to
some
Shiro.
of the things.
This is just Will and Red. Where's the character
I
at?
feel attacked. I'm attacked. I feel attacked.
Suddenly Shiro feels
I'm not
this-
even there.
Or you can round
Shiro's
if you want to.
ears.
Both.
Start
You
to
know, you
burn.
book club it.
Didn't
Or-
I
or I
ask
start
Grandma if he was a
sneezing.
virgin?
You
Yeah,
did.
you
He
did.
did not answer.
Book club it.
I feel
Everybody
as
pointed and
if
laughed at the virgin.
Roundlord could use this for research material.
Get fucked, stay fucked, son.
My boy.
Shiro's been around a long time. I just think he's rusty. I just think he needs some oil. But if I buy that for him, he might be a little insulted.
We can do that too. I mean,
It is nice to give gifts to your friends.
I want to do
Armor.
this, but I want to convince her for all these gifts. even though they're like gag gifts for everybody. But I just like I'm gonna hard sell this.
But like,
Okay.
that's sincere.
Make a persuasion check.
This is going on, and I'm sitting there putting on a new
Oh, my
thing of
persuasion
armor,
sucks.
sneezing, going, I think somebody's talking about me.
It's your ears burn.
Then what's the sneezing thing?
Mm.
There is a thing like if you sneeze, it means somebody's talking about you or something.
It's a modified 20 because I rolled a 17.
Good, solid there.
Fucking gross.
Okay. But mine are trash.
Why is everybody talking about me whenever I go out into sunlight then? I just sneeze every
Do
time
I
I
have
see
to
the sun.
roll anything in opposed to this?
My persuasion.
Wisdom check.
Oh, this is really not good.
Oh, that's a good roll.
Yeah, but my wisdom is not good.
-1.
I am not
It
sure.
is.
Oh no. So what's the roll?
It is a 10.
Yeah, you're super
I am
convinced. This is a
super
great
I am-
idea.
Shiro wants some oil. I'm thinking maybe to like, I don't know, armor or something. And Brownlore wants me to read this book to him. Okay.
Or both. I mean, I'd be.
I'll read it to him, but ultimately
Sweet
you
hell.
have to keep it because this is a present for you.
Oh sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
That seems perfectly reasonable.
Yeah,
What's
I'll
in this
take that trade.
maroon book with like the silver writing that I
Because she
got
wants
for
the red
Valeria?
one for Valeria too. If she can find something along those lines. Because she wanted
I
the
feel as
book.
if I misunderstood.
No, she wanted the book to
Coloring.
match mine, and then she wanted the one to match Valeria.
Okay.
Valeria's got
Two
that
books.
nice red dress that
Yes.
I
Yeah,
like
she just wants to.
slips on and off. It's great.
This is basically a fashions of the area kind of book, but like throughout time.
Ask who wrote it. Please.
Shut up! Woo, woo,
I need to know.
woo, woo.
No, I'm gonna actually, because I'm gonna pay for these. I'm actually gonna write this stuff down.
Yeah, there you go.
Is there an author for the romance book? My C's look like these.
For shame.
I can't fix it. It just happens.
Matilda Merceria. You will never unlive that.
I thought of an interesting little NPC subplot. It's like you go to a magic bookstore, you find a book that like details like some like it's like a thrilling crime novel, completely unrelated to anything. You try to decide who writes it. You find out like Sansa picks up the book like, "Huh, I wonder who the author is." It just says Sansa Inklage, and everyone just throws up on command.
That's campaign 2.
Oh no, 3?
This is campaign 2.
Or is it?
No, this is campaign 2, C2U, CTU.
Oh God, we're doing that.
Oh, I hate this.
I'm good.
Oh, you sound like Devin.
Two.
I hate this place.
The romance novel is just called The Orc King.
The Orc
Ooh.
King? Dude,
Ooh.
I actually read a book series like that.
Say
Oh, boy.
no. Say the Orc King, but faster.
Orc King?
Come.
Orc
The
King?
Orking.
The Orking.
Orking.
The Orking.
I'm like, what? Okay.
If you get
And
the trident involved, you've gone
Fashion
too
of
far.
the Era book.
It's what would be the equivalent?
Fashion of the Ages.
Super.
So you want to dress nice?
So you want to dress nice. I think I'm gonna need a card shop after this, saying I am in no way questioning her ability to dress herself. Flowers. I'm gonna need flowers.
I didn't really buy this for the insides. We bought this for the outsides.
Right.
Yeah, but you guys like it for the insides.
I don't like either of those options for the insides. But
There's so much you could do there.
Okay, and how much are these gonna cost me?
They don't have prices on the back.
you can talk
You,
to the
you
person.
gotta go talk to the bookkeeper.
Okay. Is there a bell? Did it go ding when we walked in?
I can always knock.
I'm gonna say that's probably a bad idea. By all means, do what you want. No, there's just a small bell that's ringable.
I'm gonna ring the bell. Ding ling ling. And just for the fun, I'm gonna make a little musical number out of it. Ding ling ling.
Oh boy. Make a performance check then.
All right. Yes.
Oh my god.
I did fantastic at this. Because I can do this.
Just keep telling yourself that.
How she ringed a single bell into the tune of Bananarama's Cruel Summer, we have yet to know.
26.
How she managed to do was it Starlight?
Solid. Okay.
I pictured more to
Solo for Stairway to Heaven.
Whereas in the beginning, it was like, could you stop? And then it's like, wait a second.
It's kind of impressive.
It's pretty nice. One bell, still managed to make a tune. As you finish up your jaunty tune,
I couldn't help it.
from the back emerges a elderly woman, hunched at least a little, which doesn't help her already smaller size of a halfling. Very short, very gray hair. Like even more than a bob, but not quite pixie. She has pale brown eyes, and she comes in. Yes, hello.
Hi.
How hi?
So,
Oh, interesting book choices there.
I know, aren't they beautiful?
Yes.
How much are they?
This one here is 1 gold piece, and this one is 5 silver.
I'm gonna guess Can I guess which one costs which?
Sure.
I'm gonna guess that the romance book costs the 5 silver.
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
Really?
No.
Okay. So 1 gold, 5 silver. I would like to purchase these, please, and thank you.
Okay.
Now that I've figured out how to use currency. Sort of. I wonder if anybody else would want books. What am I gonna get for Nather? Do you think Nather would like flowers? Hey, do you know where a flower shop is?
There's one right down the road. Of course, with everything that happened, I'm not sure if they're still there, but...
Do you run any other shops besides this one?
Oh no, this takes up all of my time.
Oh, so you're not Shu from Avatar?
I've got a couple of friends that I'm looking to purchase gifts for. One is a young lady. She wears a lot of armor and has a halberd. And another one, he never takes his armor off. I think I should buy them something armor related or flowers.
I would
Well,
just go with the lube, but okay.
I can't buy them all the same gift.
You can go to
Yeah, but
Marigold's.
then it keeps them from sharing.
Oh my god.
Hey, Sharon's caring.
Well, if he's always wearing armor, maybe some, like, exercise books on good stretching.
I could get them all books.
You could do morning stretches with him.
She's going to fucking recommend books she's in a bookstore she owns.
Ah, yes.
I am not very wise, and she is giving. She looks very wise.
And of course, I'm just sitting there over the shoulder, like, oh yeah, you could do morning stretches with him and help. You know, just
keep him limber.
yeah.
Downward
This will work on
dog.
your writing skills and punctuation. Kama Sutra.
My armor
Hot
won't move
yoga.
that way.
Because he's in
My
the
dexterity shit.
Okay, do you have any like yoga books?
Something like that,
My
yes.
friend here seems to think that he's going to love one.
I mean, hot yoga. He's in the armor anyway. It's gonna be warm.
Salsa?
Downward
Armor
facing
locked
doggy
up.
style.
So,
Downward
what
daddy.
do you have any like pretty yoga books?
Downward spin my mouth.
Sure.
Very direct.
So the armor locks up while I'm in like the downward dog. I'm like, hey, Shiro, can I borrow some of that lube?
You're that miracle ladder that locks in place.
Oh my yes.
Okay,
Can I-
so
I am now,
fucking
I'm
wiped
now
out.
a very sturdy stepping stool.
I'm a removable rod.
so what does the pretty yoga book look like?
This one would be more of like a just basically a standard yellow, not like the super neon bright, not like a mustard, but just a
Right.
Banana.
you good, broski.
I was trying to like sit back, and I kind
Yeah.
of
And you
lost
did the
balance.
precise
Yeah.
opposite.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to scoot forward
You
so I could
performed a
scoot
cat
back.
tree.
I was gonna say you did your best catcher impression.
I'm
You're too
leaving.
far away. I can't catch you. You don't want
I mean,
that.
he could dive over the table. He has the reflexes for it.
Right.
That's not the question.
I'm announcing a Kickstarter. Will and Logan remake Dirty Dancing.
Yeah.
Wait, who's who?
Yes.
Just in
It
tandem.
switches about
Yeah,
20 minutes.
yeah.
Just in tandem.
Each time there's a cut, everyone swaps roles.
Every time there's a cut, I come back with a new
Oh,
band.
wait.
And
all
I'll
to
have
two.
her buy you how to get a girl book.
We don't know. We don't know what he's after.
Why do you think he's a warlock?
Right?
Okay, so it's
How to get your
yellow.
patron to
Yeah.
recognize you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Notice me.
This one would be moving like a tree.
Moving like a tree. Trees don't move very much. But I'm gonna assume that this author knows what they're talking about.
I'm never going to dance again.
Okay.
Like, I want to go look for, a purveyor of magical objects and like this, so we can always find stuff there, too. They don't all have to.
Yeah, I can't think of a book for Nathan. Like,
Oh, I thought you were getting
She's
the
got
gun.
a
I was
You
house.
said
scared.
a young lady, yes?
yeah, but she.
How to deal with teenage angst.
Ah, yes, another romance ad.
She likes animals. She really likes tuppence.
Oh my fucking
Yes!
Very good.
Yes!
We have many books
How'd
on
you read
animals.
the room wrong?
Like, how to care for an owlbear. Oh, that would have been such a good book for
Chapter
Tyrone.
1. Don't
Well,
show
you can
it
do more
instead,
than one. I mean,
Yeah.
But then if she gets more than one for him, she has to get more than one book for
it's
everyone
not-
else.
We're going out
Very
other
good.
places, though. I mean, like I said, they don't all have to be books.
It's hard being the only adult here.
I know.
Okay. I'll look for something special for her. Okay, how much for the moving like a tree? Because I feel as if that's about how much he moves.
It's 2 silver pieces.
My movie speed went back up to 30. Gosh.
Finally.
Increase the strength score. You're fine.
I did.
It's actually a very cheaply made book. Want to know what paper it was written on?
Tree.
Loose leaf.
Gross.
I'd
Thank
kill me.
you so much for your help.
You're
Out of
very welcome.
nowhere, Heather just gets charcoal thrown at her
So
head.
where do you want to go now? I still need to get oil for Shiro and something for Nathric.
Well, so we can hunt the oil down. I wanted to look for, something of the enchanted magical variety of funness way I got, the time. Because as much as I love books, my head still hurts from last night, and I just don't want to look at shit anymore.
Did you drink
right
too much last night?
now. No.
Drink knowledge.
He drank deep from the fountain of knowledge. Oh, fuck you. Shame on.
Usually when I have a headache, it's because I drink too much.
Yeah, I know. This was
But drinking can also get rid of a headache.
yeah,
Great like that.
the hair of the dog. I hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, since we're better friends now,
Mm.
you gonna drink with me tonight?
Maybe.
One?
Maybe.
Maybe. Just
Where?
Maybe.
Three.
Maybe just gonna keep going up. Yeah.
Okay.
1, I don't know. 2, black flag.
Do you know where we're going, or do you want me to ask more people?
I don't have a clue. I was just gonna wander around until I
What?
found something.
Because I just love asking people.
Well, you go right on ahead. Lead the way.
We're looking for magical things.
Enchanted items,
Enchanted
magical
items.
things,
Okay. Hey.
stuff of the uncommon variety.
Bookseller lady.
No, could please.
Do you know where
The
a
heavy stock ones are there, or do you want the
magic
normal ones?
item
Well, no,
shop would be
it's not that
located?
important.
I mean, Jezebel's place is right down the road.
Okay. We're going to Jezebel's
She's
place.
Hell of a name.
eccentric.
Jezebel. Gonna give that a little underline.
Okay. Thank you for your help.
Very welcome. Come again.
Nice bell. I go. We're gonna go to the shop.
I was like, lead the way.
Oh, okay.
Take it away. I'm just following behind you as you just kind of interact with everybody in town, I guess.
Take it away, Penny.
One of those people who has to stop and talk to every person on the way there.
What's one of those things that you found out someone's husband got taken, the next woman she's into? Your husband get taken too? Yours? How about yours?
No, I'm still
What
trying
about
to
you?
get everyone.
I've lost my wife. I know the perfect person for you.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to get everyone to come to the King's Coin. Like
Yeah,
that's my.
yeah.
That's
Sons of
my
Inklage
mission.
crisis dateline. I think I don't.
That would be a good business, right?
No, it
now.
wouldn't. Did you just lose a loved one in a divine intervention laden earthquake?
You
Come to
might
our
be.
Are you
dating
single? Like,
You might be
Mesothelioma.
entitled to. You might be entitled to my opinion.
might be
and-
entitled to some sweet, sweet widowed
No,
ass.
I give that shit for free.
I have this
I
book
had a
for you.
Freudian slip the other night.
Oh.
I said, look, I basically wanted to say everyone's allowed to have their own opinion, and I said everyone's allowed to have my opinion.
Then you're saying, I'm just gonna adopt you.
Yep.
Okay. So, is anybody at Jezebel's shop?
You go up to it and appears dark.
I'm not.
Like dark inside kind of thing.
Like no one's there,
Oh.
kind of dark.
I said she was eccentric, so maybe she just likes being in the dark.
You walk in the shop, she
I'm
just
gonna-
comes out of the corner. Boo! Did I get you?
I'm gonna like. Is the
I'm
door
really
Cat tree.
boring.
Is the door open?
It doesn't appear to be.
Scrolls through,
Like you
starts
can-
per-
like you
and
can't-
stuff.
Oh, like try to open the
Yeah.
door. Yeah, you turn the knob and it seems open.
Okay. I'm like, hello.
As soon as you stick your head in and say hello, you are
Oh shit.
you see as immediately, seemingly out of nowhere, you see this small gnome woman literally poof from the darkness. She has Riley kinky black hair.
Grow the fuck up.
I internally laughed.
I can be a kid until I'm
Until you die, yes.
74.
And by that time,
Anyway.
Yes, because that's the cutoff.
That's my cutoff.
No, because then you could just be the creepy old man. No, you can't. I won't allow it.
What? Be?
The creepy old man?
I'm not gonna be creepy old man. I'm just gonna be.
Oh, hello. Hi.
hi. We came here because I need gifts, and he needs a lot
I
of
don't
some
need
things.
anything. I'm looking around.
Okay.
I'm browsing.
He's browsing, which means that he has yet to decide what he wants to spend all of his money on.
Well, I have plenty of things for him to be able to spend all of his money. How much money is that?
I like this girl.
No.
I like you. Do you want to come to the King's Coin tonight?
That sounds like a lovely idea.
Ah, see?
See, you got people to show up. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I can accomplish some things. So,
Did your husband
I
die?
have... no. So, I have a friend. She likes to wear armor, and she's got a halberd. She's got pretty long red hair.
Oh, she should go see Mary.
She goes to Mary. Who's
Mary's my friend. She makes armor. She makes great armor. It's really nice.
I think she left to go there earlier.
Somebody take the Folgers away from this woman.
I was gonna say. Walks into Mary's shop like, hi, we're looking.
Do
She wears
you-
armor. She has red hair and a halberd. You can fuck off.
No.
Do you have any, like, thing that'd be, like, a good gift for someone that likes armor and halberds?
I mean, weapons are always great gifts.
So I should get her a weapon. She
Or
already-
jewelry. Jewelry is always great.
She already...
Probably not long jewelry, only because you might get tangled in armor. Probably not a great idea. But there's always rings. Rings are always great.
Oh, she's got a ring. Tyrone gave her one. They're not married or anything like that. It's not like that.
But then
Ooh.
there's like
Okay.
9 other fingers, so.
We're getting into Woody Allen territory. Turn around now.
Do you sell
Get back
jewelry?
to Tim Allen.
I sell magical jewelry.
Oh,
Let's kill Santa.
So, how about
Let's go be Santa.
I sell magical bracelets as well. everything I sell is magical. So
Okay, so how much for like a magical bracelet?
Not no. No. You need to understand what they do before you start asking prices on things. So
This
you ask the proper
really
questions.
puts a hole in my shopping.
Yeah, because you need to understand what you
Duval.
were buying.
Duval is trying to be the blind
Okay,
to the other
so
blind.
what would be a good thing for a magical bracelet to do for Nathra?
Well, she tends to be
She
more
gets
in
hit
the
a lot.
thick of things.
She gets
so
hit a lot.
anything that would help her with protection and sturdiness or resistance of some element would be wonderful.
Ooh, 3 extra attacks.
Yeah, right?
That'll be 5 billion gold.
Well, or a weapon to, abuse the fact that she has to stand there and try to defend herself while the rest of us fuck off and
A fucking
cast spells that
scrunchie.
miss.
Ooh.
So, I mean, she has that halberd. She can't wear a shield, so
Yeah, me as a person even does not know a lot about that. I've never been like a. I play a fighter in another campaign, but I don't have a help.
that's fine.
For some reason, I think immediately that was Sansa who said that. Yeah, I just play a fighter in another campaign.
right?
There's this game that you need to find out. Oh my god.
It's so cool.
Wenches and witches.
It's
My
called
favorite.
Flagons and Daggons.
Homes and housewives.
That's terrifying.
Roll for 401k.
New tax bracket. Fuck.
What's that?
Also, I don't know
I take
how
the
much
feat. It allows me to
magical
find a
items
parking space in
actually
any
are.
grocery store we go to. Like
Depends on the
second row
magical
at
item.
least.
Just park at the very end of the parking lot. You don't have to worry about a parking spot.
Thing that
So
makes
does
it
that mean
harder
very
to
human
hit
just
you.
means privileged?
Because I would like one of those too.
Something that makes you a little bit more sturdy, or
Yeah.
That's what I was
resistance to fire or poison, or make you a little more hardy.
Something that's resistant to poison would have been fantastic a couple of days ago.
Yeah, but that was a couple of days ago. We need to think of the
You
future
never
now.
know. I'm still around. You might need it again.
Well, it may not be poison. It could be fire next time, and then the poison won't do us any
Okay,
good.
I know fire hot, fire bad.
Yeah, but when fire's sudden, it don't
Dude.
matter.
Flashback to Big Boom.
Yeah.
Do we?
I know fire hot, fire bad. Yeah, but when fire's sudden, really don't matter.
I know fire hot, fire bad.
As she
Do we?
takes your hand and pulls you forward, she lets go of your hand briefly too, and at that time, lights spring up from various places throughout the entirety of this shop. From the outside, seemed decently small little shop, cute, quaint. The inside is at least twice as big. It appears as if that the division between the first and second floor is just gone. There is a small landing, essentially, for more stuff to be displayed, but basically this entire thing is open with various different items all the way up on either side of the walls. Racks full of different various cloaks, magical clothing items. On various parts of the walls are different kinds of magical armor, magical weapons, and she is specifically taking you to a case that is in the front. She walks around to the other side. You see inside are various different kinds of jewelry pieces, necklaces, brooches, rings, bracelets, those kinds of things. She also has the daggers in here, just as small, easier, carry-outable kind of stuff. So, what kind of rings were you thinking?
One that makes you strong, makes it harder to hit you, makes
More
you
durable or resistant.
makes you more durable.
I have one that
resistant.
would help someone be more hardy.
Okay. Like does that mean they can drink more alcohol without being sick?
Technically, yes, that would also be something that could be used with it, yes.
Sounds very useful. How much is that?
This one in particular would be...
How much do I have?
$600 gold pieces.
Okay, and it just makes them hardier. What's it called?
Ring of Constitution.
Ring of Hardy.
Ring of Hardies.
The Ring of Carl's Jr.
Once a day, you make someone a full platter of Hardies.
Do you have like a ring that brings up your likability?
Modified mood
I have
ring.
that in a kind of crown.
You have a crown that does that?
Yes, like a circlet.
Anyway,
goes on
I'm
your
gonna
head.
buy this ring for Nather. I don't know how to spell
I
Nather.
like how you're just so far ahead of yourself.
Yeah, hi. I'm a DM. I have 50 other things.
Yeah. All right.
That's adorable. May I show the class?
Yeah, you can.
Put your head near my mouth.
Wow.
I hate Tuesdays.
Yeah.
And that's
For me, it was Tuesday.
Really should we try to bundle and bargain instead of piece and spend all the money that you
I also have this ring that's kind of something along those lines. It's a ring of mind shielding. It helps to where people can't read your thoughts or determine when you're lying. It's very helpful.
Does it protect you against mind players? Because that would be very specifically
That would be
helpful.
great for the whole time.
I mean,
to
mind
have.
flayers can read your mind, and this makes it to where people can't. So yes.
Are they the same price?
This one's actually 100 gold pieces cheaper.
That might be more situationally helpful. Which one do you think she'd prefer?
Oh, if I had to give a guess, I don't think she's big on lying, so probably the Constitution.
Now, about this crown that makes you more likable.
Yes.
How much is that?
She brings out a box, roughly a foot.
What this?
5 foot.
Whose head is this supposed to fit on?
Thanks, I love it.
Fucking presentation.
Oh, I got you.
Right?
Pulls it out, cracks it open, and you see laying inside is a delicately scrolled circlet meant to fit
Man, I love
upon your
jewelry.
head. There is a decently sized opal in the center, just with the various silver filigree scrolling that is throughout meant to fit upon your head. This helps people like you more, helps you be more persuasive. It's very, very helpful.
How much is that beautiful thing?
This dear, it's one of my prized possessions, is 10,000 gold pieces.
That's very expensive.
Do what I do, give away your money.
I mean, I very well might, because I need it. It's so pretty. What's it called?
Circlet of Charisma.
Circlet of Charisma.
I remember that. Boosted me up to a 22. Sweet, sweet 100.
Because right now, mine's at 18. So, that would help, because I use that for my spell casting. Talk me out of this, because otherwise I'm spending all my money.
Well, I figured I would see if I can find what I want, and then while you sit there and think about it and make your decision. Because it's your money, I have no qualms. You do what you want with it. I may judge you publicly for it later, but it's yours to do what you
I'm
want
gonna spend all
with.
my money. Tuck me out of this, Duval.
Yeah. Misty step bitches, I'm out.
Thou dost not pay my sum, Master Matoya.
But I...
If you buy them both together, are they any cheaper?
Well.
500 gold, 10,000 gold. Meet me in the middle.
I'm not very good at math. I don't even know what the middle is. I know it's not above 1,500 though. Yeah.
Well, like I said, we may be able to bundle and save. I'm looking for, anything to augment my spellcasting ability. But I would also like, because we're here and I'm sure I have the money for it, maybe, I would need 6 items of, whatever. It could be rings, bracelets. To me, it really don't matter. But looking for, a way to keep in touch with my friends.
Oh. Well, we do have a couple different things. that
He
make
used
it
the F word.
where-
He should make a deception check.
No,
Yeah.
he is totally
No,
my
because
friend.
you don't understand. Because if she says she can do it, he's
Clearly.
getting a toe ring, you're getting a pinky ring, he's getting an ear ring, you're getting...
I'm getting an antenna.
You're getting a cock ring.
Yeah. And it's just gonna be the most awful fucking,
He's getting a cock ring and then leaving that one sword with the heat metal.
But, this is my kick.
Then I replaced it with gold.
You ever see a Drow turn into a lightsaber? You're about to.
Yeah.
They are still coming through.
Those are a couple different things. There are magic staffs that would increase your spellcasting ability modifier and damage, depending. Also give you magic spells, depends on what you want. And then she does have...
Excuse you.
Belch.
That's why you don't have the volume on.
He forgot to turn it off when he was cutting.
Oh, after the...
Yeah.
debauchery.
Yeah.
We did, however, answer nature's oldest riddle. A cat tree did fall in the living room, and everyone fucking heard it.
Everyone made a sound,
No.
yeah.
You heard me
Everyone
scream.
made a sound.
Plus a Logan screen.
We thought if we all yelled at it, it would go the opposite way with our sound waves. It worked for Banshee and X-Men. Why the fuck not?
Yes.
And then there are various different kinds of communication. Bracelets, rings,
Yeah.
earrings,
I mean,
whichever you choose.
I'm inquiring about the range of the communication devices.
Depends on how much you're wanting to spend. The lower valued one, they are 20 gold per, and then the higher valued one are 40, but it doubles the range. So one is 500 feet, one is 1,000 feet. Depends on your preferences.
So 240 gold for the higher ranged ones? For 6?
20, yes.
240
For the
to
higher
argue
gold.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, because they're 40 apiece, times 6.
Never mind, I can math.
I'm glad you did, because
The DM has been beaten.
Buy my coffee.
By the coffee, she is slain.
That would be how I'd go out.
Well, I'll let Sansa pick out who gets what for that, because I think it would be hilarious.
Okay.
As
So-
this, hold on, I ain't done yet.
Holy shit.
Oh my
I got so excited!
Oh my
Shit.
god.
I am not done yet. Interrupt
Aye, aye,
me.
mon capitaine.
Now these stabs. What are my options and what are my price ranges of? Because I have a stick, but my stick's just a stick.
She has 2. Let's see if I can
Find them.
find them. Well, it's gonna be faster to find them in here. Death wand. She has a staff of withering, which can be wielded as magic quarterstaff. On hit, deals damage as normal quarterstaff, and you can expend one charge to deal an extra 2d10 necrotic. In addition, they must save on a DC 15 con save, or have disadvantage for 1 hour on any ability check or saving throw that uses strength or constitution.
Big dick move energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, except for, anything I try to swing at has a 0 modifier, so it's all just straight rolls because of my strength, so...
And then she pulls out one out of a case.
It's a gun!
Things in cases cost more.
no.
It is made out of what appears to be like silvery chrome colors, twisted up until they come into a circular form, but that has small juts coming off of it in metal pieces. This is a staff of thunder and lightning.
It's very, very frightening.
Galileo.
Piccolo.
It gives a bonus to attack and damage, and has a bunch of properties.
A bunch of properties.
You once used can't be used again, but you can do lightning. When you hit with a melee attack using the staff, you can cause a target to take an extra 2d6 lightning damage. Thunder. When you hit with a melee attack using the staff, you can cause the staff to emit a crack of thunder audible of up to 300 feet. The target you hit must succeed on a DC 17 Constitution saving throw or become stunned until the end of your next turn. Lightning strike. You can use an action to cause a bolt of lightning to leap from the staff's tip in a line that is 5 feet wide and 120 feet long. Each creature in that line must make a DC 17 dexterity saving throw, taking 9d6 lightning damage on a failed, or half as much on a success.
I can wait.
I'm not done. Thunderclap.
Never
You can
mind.
use an action to cause the staff to infuse a deafening thunderclap audible to out to 600 feet. Each creature within 60 feet of you, not including you, must make a DC 17 con save. On a failed save, the creature takes 2d6 thunder damage and becomes deafened for 1 minute. On a success, the creature takes half damage and isn't deafened. Thunder and lightning. You can use an action to use a lightning strike and thunderclap properties at the same time. Doing so doesn't expend the daily use of those properties, only the use of this one.
Is that fucking legendary?
It's
Jesus.
not. It's
Yeah.
very rare, but it's not legendary.
That's horseshit.
Hey,
Well, and as much as I love the rattled off, I'm gonna hate to hear the price, but let me hear it as you wasted, as I don't want to feel like I wasted your time.
This is 50 gold pieces. 50,000 gold
Okay.
pieces.
Okay.
No.
I'll take 12.
Yeah, 50. I'll take them all.
One for the whole party.
Yeah.
Okay, with my ability, can I max out that damage?
Yeah.
I'm saving up my money.
Could you do me a
But
favor?
you're gonna donate it.
I'm gonna donate my current money.
Can you do me a favor?
Uh-huh.
Can you put that basket and turn it all the way towards the wall? Thank you. And then do that basket and turn it all the way towards that wall. That's going to help with the balance issues. Also, that's
Okay,
gonna...
it will, but it's not. Ash, no, don't stop. Put it back. Because Ash can't traverse this.
Okay, but at least that one, though, because the moment they go in that basket, they're immediately offsetting the balance.
We've already put weight on it.
Okay.
Just
Hope and pray for the best.
we'll fix it after
Okay.
after post.
Yeah,
The staff of withering is only 5,000 gold pieces.
Do you guys have a price match?
Price match.
Sure, find another one.
Yeah.
Dollar General.
I have this
$5.
coupon
Pretty
from
much.
Kohl's.
From 2 years ago?
Yeah.
It's expired, but it still counts, right?
I have this coupon that I totally didn't just go in and actually type out the price.
Right.
You have to honor this, right? Sure, we're gonna sell you a pair of Nike shoes for $30. Actually, fucking happened once at my job.
Do you have any rings or amulets bracelets or whatever that will allow us to store spells if we choose to.
Yes. Though, do be aware that you can only have 2 rings of magical properties equipped at any time.
Yeah.
But, yes, I do.
Because, well, how many spells can we store in your rings here?
Again, 2 options. One is up to 3 spell levels of slots, and one is up to 5.
Because, you know, I think a wonderful gift for our resident tank would be allowing her to cast shield to help herself even more.
Can you cast shield?
Mm-hmm.
How much are the spell things?
The one for up to 3 would be 1,000 gold pieces, and the one for up to 5 would be 3,000 gold pieces.
That's expensive.
I mean,
Magic is difficult to cast.
magic is hard to cast. That's why that staff is 50,000 fucking gold, and you know.
It took quite some time and labor.
Yeah.
Once those spells are
A lot of changing.
used, can you refill the ring up? Because I know it's based off of the wizard's stats and yada yada.
Yes.
Yes. I mean, we forego the, you know, I don't know what else he already has, you know, ring-wise. If you still want to give her the Constitution ring. Otherwise, we can do the 5 spell slot, and I can make it a nice little concoction of what I have now.
And Charlene, as a person, knows that he casts the spell and the ring does like a really cool, like, warding spell. Sansa knows nothing
Right?
other than Tyrone was really nice and gave her a pretty ring.
Oh. But we'd have to forego one ring or the
With a
other.
busted ass spell.
So. Which one do you think she would make more use of?
I don't know what the thing means. Let's see.
You're
I
the
don't
one wanting to buy gifts. That's why I'm leaving it up to you.
Hi. Okay, so she wants the expensive one. This is how I'm shopping.
Okay.
The name of this episode is Gold is Meant to Be Spent.
Pretty much. I mean, you hang on to it too long, it tends to get stolen.
Okay.
Tends to grow legs and walk
So
off.
the
What's
ring,
sad is that he only wanted something that was 45 gold pieces. It wasn't a lot.
I know.
the ring that holds the spells, the 3 spells. That's the 3,000. That's the 1,000 gold one.
The 3 spell slots is 1,000, yes.
What's that called?
Just ring of spell storing.
Ring of spell storing.
Yeah, they're both ring of spell storing. I mean, I would go, if you go with the 5, I'd be able to give her a little bit of mobility as well. If we go with the 3, it's pretty much just going to be defensive spells.
Yeah, that's what I'm going with. If I can ever go first, I can do the mantle of whatever that lets everybody immediately take their movement.
Well, because with the 5, I'd also be able to throw Misty Step in there for teleportation, so she wouldn't die to a carpet.
You can give that to people.
It was a rug.
Sorry, a rug. Excuse me. My memory serves me. Who? A rug.
That was the most condescending owl I've ever heard in my life. Holy fuck.
I can put any spell I want into this ring as long as I fit the slot wise.
So 5 slots, does that mean like it's up to a 5th level spell?
I can put in 3
You
shields and a Misty Step. So
Yeah.
3 level 1s and a level 2. Or I can
Has
put in
to
2
add
2s and a
up
1.
to 5.
It can add up to 5 slots.
So is there like a rarer ring where you could put a 9th level in?
You can create one,
Okay.
Yeah.
but
So-
that's very, very difficult.
I do have this wonderful necklace, though. It's great. I did just get it in, but it is pretty neat. Though it's more for nature-bound people, it's hard to... I'll tell you about it anyways. It is called Raven Slumber. It essentially teleports someone, willing or possibly non-willing, into basically a pocket dimension and keeps them safe there for a while.
There you go.
How do they get back?
Well, you can let them out.
It's purely the way that any spell works, or any magic item. It's the command words.
They choose to come back, like they say.
Oh, it is the person who put them in there must let them out. But it's a command word. It's more meant for.
You would be able. I mean, you could get it for Tyrone and let him keep Tuppen safe.
Thanks, William.
Oh. That's okay. I already bought him a book.
You know what's really fucking sad is that whole time I was thinking, I'm like, but we need Ralnor for combat every now and then. Like, literally, it's just like, every time the sunglasses go on, it's just...
How much?
Into the pocket.
How much is the necklace for?
Ralnor becomes a Pokemon.
250 gold pieces.
Oh well, hell yeah! Might as well throw that into the pile. Do you want it? Are we doing the
Kick it.
3,000 ring or the 1,000 ring?
I'm gonna do the 3,000 ring and see if I can bring her down at all on the 10,000 circle of charisma.
I was like, can we do like a lease plan for the staff?
A lease plan for the staff.
Yeah.
Nah.
Like, you get 10% of whatever I kill with it.
All right.
Actually, if they were able to, like, make the weapon somewhat sentient and the weapon does all the tallying, and, like, next time you go back and it tells them what you owe, actually pretty cool.
Be interesting.
So what is it that you're wanting?
Me?
Are you paying separately? What is you're wanting to bundle things? I'm wanting to know.
Yeah,
Who's...
for the most part, everything that I would see myself using is probably outside of my price. We need the rings for the communication, so that's 240. I'll let you pick ring, bracelet, whatever. I'm sure she can oblige by whatever sense of humor you have.
I think Natha should wear a ring, but Shiro should totally get an earring, and Nalnor should get a nose ring.
I wouldn't go. Well, you're not going to count that as like the communication ring wouldn't count as part of the 2 actual rings. Is it just a tertiary, or will she have to use a bracelet?
Are you meaning about the ring limit?
Yeah.
Yes, it does count.
Okay.
Oh,
So
so
you'll have to
bracelet?
go with a bracelet, so we don't interrupt.
Or earring.
Or earring, or
Okay.
necklace, or whatever, toe ring, anklet.
Snap bracelet.
Anklet would look nice.
Bleh.
I like
Tongue
anklets.
ring of communication, because you use your tongue.
You could do an eyebrow.
Well, you can do a lot of things, but let's not go there.
Smiley.
Yeah, Natha should totally get an anklet, but I'm still sticking
No,
with
3 people
Ralnor
have
should
those.
get a nose ring.
They disturb me.
It would
Okay.
totally make him look tougher.
Shiro.
Shiro should get an earring.
Okay.
And Tyrone, no matter where we put it, we can't see it.
You can get a necklace and make him wear it. An amulet.
But it's
Something
still be
big and gaudy.
covered, wouldn't it?
Well, you can wear an amulet on the outside. It don't have to be underneath the armor.
He could other way.
But wouldn't I have
He's not here for me this time.
Wouldn't I have 2 necklaces at that point?
Is your other necklace magical?
Isn't the Raven amulet thing?
Oh, if she were to give you the raven amulet,
Oh,
yes.
yeah. Let's take that into consideration.
The shadows.
So, bracelet or anklet or...
birds.
Yeah, just get him a matching anklet.
There you
He'll
go.
match.
There you
He'll
go.
match Natha.
Yeah, there you go.
If only there was an equivalent to an anklet, except on a different part of your body that's easier to put next to your mouth or something.
Cock ring?
Yeah.
I had to. It was right there. It was so easy.
So, are you gonna wear an earring too?
No.
Why not?
Because I'm
Good,
assisting
buddy.
in this.
Okay, fine.
This is ha-has for us, not ha-ha for you.
Really? Because I thought this was.
Well, you were mistaken.
Damn it. Okay, fine. You sure just give me a regular ring?
I'm probably just going to do a bracelet, because I may find rings
It
later.
did.
It's amazing.
There are some people who are born with a hole in their ear.
I thought it was up here though.
Sometimes.
I'll just go with a bracelet.
Born with a hole in my ass.
Okay.
So,
I thought you were
those-
born with a crack.
What?
Okay, we're talking about Ralnor right now, not Skylar.
The ring of spell
I was
stone.
born with.
And
Everyone has
you-
buttholes.
What's the first ring that you ended up
No, I think you're the only one.
buying, saying you wanted?
She's
no,
stuck.
I decided not to get it
Okay.
because
And
I
then
swapped it
you're-
for the ring of spellstorm.
And then your crown diadem pretty thing that's super expensive, so...
It is fucking super expensive, but I need it.
Well, and I need that staff, but I can't afford it. But you can afford yours, so why not?
But yeah, I mean, if I could, magically 50,000, I would give it to you.
Yeah, wouldn't we all?
But yeah, my spells don't do that. I can tell
Say
you
if
a
we're
joke.
magically shitting 50 grand.
Yeah, right. But yeah.
Okay, so that was 240 for the
You still have
communication
Duke face?
thingies.
Mm-hmm.
How much was the Raven thing that he said that we're getting for him?
250.
250.
Enough for me to pay you back.
And then 3,000 for this ring of
I got that.
And,
And I got
then
the
10,000 for the nice shiny
so
headwear.
math 490. That's 13,490 gold.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, I can do
Your
simple
math
math.
skills have improved so much.
Not really. I have it written down.
I can do accounting. I can't do math.
My charisma sucks, but I'm gonna try again. I would pitch the idea that the money she's making on her high value item kind of just offsets the money that she would be making on the rings and everything else, and pitch her a flat price of 10,000.
Or
Because I'm sure her profit margins are. I'm sure she's making money on the deal no matter what. I mean, it's not like we're going to nickel and dime her to death, but
You're trying to haggle a shopkeep using like logic and a bunch of math and shit.
I'll buy you a
Yes.
drink later.
Nice. Join
Or
us next
two.
week for another episode of Ben Shapiro Goes to a Farmer's Market.
Oh.
that's fucked up.
I want to see that now.
There is a Ben Shapiro that exists in this world, but let's not talk about him yet.
Yet.
But
You haven't made it to that area of the world.
Let's go. We're leaving.
I mean, I feel like 10,000 is fair, and it gives you a little bit of wiggle room if she wants to,
I have to wait for my clothes.
Same.
if she wants to, haggle with you.
Considering our two highest priced items is 13, I would offer a fair 12. Since, I mean, that's where the bulk of the money's at, is in the two high priced items.
So you're taking a 500 off of each item, and that's your starting point for haggling?
I don't know, that's just a number I threw out there. There wasn't any
Yo,
rhyme or
haggling
reason
without
to it.
threatening the well-keeping of the shopkeeper? I'm proud of you, Red.
No, I persuade.
Yeah.
Well,
And possibly seduce because she's
And,
fucking
and
adorable.
I tried to logic most of the shit, so...
Wait, is that a Lollapalooza?
She's a gnome.
She's a gnome.
Lollapalooza. Potato.
So
Her
no.
name is Jezebel.
Let's start with 11.
And she's got beautiful hair
If you,
that
if
I
you
could
feel
braid
that
into
you can-
tiny little braids.
I thought it was kinky.
It is kinky.
Uh-huh. What's wrong with
Let's-
that?
I'll never
Maybe
grow up.
she's kinky. I'm down with that.
So let's start with 11.
She's a gnome. You have to be down with that.
That's okay. So, will you take it for 11,000?
Oh, that's a bit much. That's
You gotta start
You're
somewhere.
right.
almost.
You're right, that's a
an
lot of
entire
money.
item.
Yeah.
That's almost an entire item for free, and that's a bit much. I could go down to 13.
Wait, how does haggling work?
You now look at
Now
her and
you
say
draw
11.5.
Yeah.
No, you now look at her and say
I
11.5.
said 12.
No.
Deal.
Deal.
Awesome. I was gonna say okay.
I'm sure you were.
Because
Oh, it's haggling word.
I think about this sometimes because don't a lot of magic items just sit on the shelves because they're so fucking expensive?
Yep.
And they're like, they just want to get rid of it so they
I
can
mean,
make more
the
shit.
time and the value's in there, but a lot of times I feel like they're overly expensive because they do what they do, and they're very powerful items, and I understand that, but
Wins.
the margins on a lot of them I feel are awfully high as well, but what do I know?
You ready?
You're a fish.
What did
I'm
I
a
know?
fish. I'm a very intelligent fish.
I want to play a
think I
Warforged
took away
who's like has a
200.
fish, like goldfish, like bowl on his head with a goldfish in it.
I want
So-
to
It's the
play, I
guy
want to
from
play a
Fortnite.
Warforged that's
It's
just
Minion
4 squirrels
from
that
uh,
makes...
Megamind too.
Yeah, I want to play that.
I want to play a
This is not
Warforged that's
working.
controlled by 5 squirrels that's, made a giant Warforged monster.
Would you like a Warforged
Warforged-
bear and have it be
yeah.
evil con carne?
Megazords, like
Come play in
my arms can
Humblewood.
pop off and fly and shit. And,
Come
Instead
play in
of a-
Humblewood.
yeah,
Yep.
Instead of a
You end up actually
white
being
face,
a big
you just have
bad.
fucking
I would do
lion
it.
face.
Brandon Jar.
Here we go.
But,
Brandon stuff. No.
Fucking general.
so we went with
Those
12.
Oh shit. Yep.
Put me in the front.
Yeah. I done
5 gerbeans in a metal suit.
this. There we go.
Yeah. And as much as I would love something to amplify my spellcasting ability beyond staffs, I don't know if there's much here for that. She was kind of keen on the staffs, and whereas the first one she offered, I could use. Me hitting things is kind of not plausible. I mean, so is there, for my purposes, since she's done popular stuff, is there anything here to assist my spellcasting ability that's not a staff of hey, die?
I have a wand.
It's a wand of hay dye.
It's a wand of hay dye for 25,000. It does
60.
It does half of everything. Well, fuck.
No, literally half. It deals damage for 2d.
2D damage.
Hey, since I spent a lot of money, do these come in boxes?
I sure can wrap them for you.
Like, oh,
Well,
you're awesome.
let's not.
Okay,
wrap,
I need
let's
two
not
guards.
wrap the ring until I can spell store the ring. We can do that real quick once we're done.
Okay.
It takes me like 2 seconds.
Okay, I'll wrap it after you.
Now you
spell
two need
store.
to beat 2 guards unconscious.
But I have a question.
So I can get the money that you donated so I can buy my staff.
Gift wrap as well?
What?
Do you come gift wrapped as well?
Oh, honey.
I mean, you are adorable.
Thank you. But, I don't sway that way, as it were.
Big Sen.
Oh, it happens
Hey,
sometimes.
hey, hey.
She has a Goliath.
Blind
boyfriend.
date.
Haha!
I feel like
Ralnor just, you have no control what's
my ears burn.
I do have a friend. Yes. He might need to put on a few pounds, but other than that, he's pretty cute. You could come to King's Point, meet him tonight. I'm gonna give him a book. Hopefully he'll have read it by then.
I do
That's
intend to
what we
come
do.
by the
weirdly
King's
whulesome.
Coin.
There you go. Blind date it, set it up.
Awesome. And I just begin describing Ralnor in detail. I know he's got this little blue thing on his forehead. I know he's kind of like tan
That's
skin.
fascinating.
He's magical, you'll love him.
He is magical.
He's magically delicious.
He goes poof like you do.
He has a pet lizard.
Yeah, she flies. Sort of.
Drag gun.
Drag gun, not
A
lizard.
waddling.
I don't do that darn thing.
And as I understand this, pet lizard is more fun.
Guardian Force Quetzalcoatl.
He's really shy.
And
But
you know what that
so you
is.
just keep bugging him, and eventually he'll crack.
Eventually he'll crack.
You gave me going for it, buddy. And we're hungry.
They just hand.
So what does this wand of funness do?
We don't have a
The
bowl
times
of
had by all.
ass.
Bowl of ass.
Can I have a bowl of jewel?
It is a wand of the War Mage.
Oh good, maybe I don't hit people.
This adds bonuses to spell attacks and damages.
How much though?
5,000 gold pieces.
Oh well, hell, why not?
That's kind of been my theory with all this.
Right?
I mean, I get food and drink for free. What else do I need?
Right?
I mean, besides that crown, because I needed that.
Well, the more money you get, you're carrying around, the more upset you'll be when it gets stolen. So you might as well spend it and have fun with it.
I've had a lot of fun. I have a list.
Yeah.
Pleasure as always, and if you do find any magical items that you do not wish to hold on to, of course I am willing to buy those off of you
Yes.
as well.
We're gonna have you wrap the ring. I'm gonna go ahead and burn the spell slots for it.
Okay.
Because I'm not gonna be too worried about it, but so you can wrap the ring.
Okay.
Because I don't, if something wants to come kill me now, I guess it can come kill me now. But
What spells are we putting in there?
3 uses of shield and a use of Misty Step.
hello, Duval.
Right?
3 uses of shield?
3 uses of shield and 1 of Misty Step. I can always replenish them as needed later, kind of thing. So
Isn't
Okay.
Misty Step a 3rd level spell?
Sweetie.
second,
Sure.
yeah.
Fucking rockin'.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay.
So,
I am not wrapping the circlet. I am
just
going
putting it on,
to,
aren't
I
you?
am putting it on. And I'm going to look in the mirror to see what it looks like.
It looks
Fabulous.
gorgeous.
It looks
It
great.
goes off of
It
your
looks
horns
great.
really
I
well.
was just gonna say it looks great on my horns.
Sounds. But yeah.
So what does it add to your charisma? How do I even do that?
Well, if it's an actual item, we can just add it to your inventory.
And
If
then
it's
it'll automatically do what it needs
a
to do.
homebrew, I can make it, and
Equipment.
then we can add it to your inventory.
It's called circle.
Circlet of charisma.
I think the technical name is Circlet of Alluring.
Yeah, I think so.
Let me double check in the actual book for you. Not just coming up with it and remembering off the top of my head.
And the
Hold on while I pull this out of my ass.
Sounds fair. I also don't know where that.
Apparently, it's just a very common item to homebrew because I got it off the internet. So
yeah. Well, there is. Well, what's it do? Before I go looking for it.
it's a +4 to charisma.
So for the time being, until I get it made, just you can.
That's
up
why
your
it's
charisma.
10,000 gold pieces.
Do you go to my.
Not the actual.
A +4 to a maximum of 20,
So
or just
here, I'll do it. Real
a
quick.
+4
It's magic items, they don't work
goes
that way.
over 20.
Hi, Boof.
Holy fuck.
How's it going, Bubba Girl?
Okay, so other modifier.
Level 4.
Hey, it does
Did
more
you
than
get
I hoped.
kicked out?
Because I was hoping it would at least add 2. It adds 4. That's
Did you
even better.
let that little bitch in there and take your
Okay, so I'm having
go
these
to him,
all
it could
wrapped,
be his
nice
ass,
and pretty.
okay?
They're gonna be
You should
presents,
punch him in the throat.
Please don't punch the cat.
as well as a
Tell
few
Zoe
books.
to.
Okay.
There you go. There's your new charisma modifier. Be happy.
Woohoo! No,
I'll throw some. We'll put some bullshit in there for some circlet and just have it attuned. An attunable circlet.
Yeah, it is attuned. Definitely attuned.
Yeah, no, definitely attuned. So, but
Oh,
I figured that
fuck.
would be the way to do it. So yeah, your charisma and argumentative skills are now 20 fucking 2 plus 6. Oh god.
And then you can
watch me convince more people to come to the tavern now.
Right as she's
Look at
on
my
her way
crown.
back.
You should come look at it in the bar.
It'll look so much
Dazzling lights.
better in the dim lighting.
Now see, which War Mage wand is that? 1?
It is the rare
Where?
version.
see to you. He's there.
I was just
It's staying there, by the way.
Now my
For me,
one
it
verse
was
is
2.
considerably lighter, but
Anyway,
That scene is gold.
back
Also
to
abridged.
We're heading.
you twos.
Yeah, back to the thing.
Sorry to cut our meeting here short, but it would appear as if the priest would like to speak with you, both of you.
That's perfect because I actually would want to speak with him.
Great.
Oh.
I'll get started on that, and as I said, 3 days' time, it'll be finished.
Yes. As a whole, or is there one that you plan on doing first?
If there's one you'd need it particularly first, I mean,
I would much prefer the black one first.
very well.
Yes.
I will send it separately. We'll at the King's Coin, lest I remember.
Correct, yes.
Is it still standing?
Yes.
Then I will have a courier send it there this evening.
Thank you. This evening?
It's one day per.
Right.
Still fairly early in the morning.
That's fair.
It's like
Yes.
10:30.
Yes. I didn't know what you were.
You paid for the convenience.
I'm just saying this is apt Dungeons and Dragons. A bunch of people got stolen and are probably having their brains sucked out of their skull, and we're shopping.
Yep. I'm not shopping. I came here to talk to
The
this.
King's
Does it
Coin.
currently
Oh, is it still
affect us?
standing?
Have
It's
we
about
taken the call to action? We're not heroes yet. We're adventurers.
I don't know if phones exist.
Nah, they don't.
I have an awesome sundial. Wait,
we
that's a
did
watch.
at least make the plan of, hey, we have to find. I think we said we were gonna go find the Drow City, but that was like as far as we got of like, hey, we should go do this.
Yeah.
Let's go
Yeah.
shopping.
Well,
Dura
we need
somehow
we need
managed to navigate underdark things above ground, and we'll dig our way down.
Yeah.
We need to prepare.
We did the prep phase. Right now we got the clues. Now we're getting the materials and the gear. and then we go and race out.
Then we're it's like a GTA heist.
This is what fish does.
Or like the effectively like grinding before you go to the boss battle.
That's a weird fish. Yeah.
It's a wheel.
It's like every time before you pick up a new class and begin crafting for the next 20 levels, you have to repair all your gear first.
Fair. Anyways, so you are quickly escorted from this area to it's technically just down the hall.
In that time, can I ask him a few questions?
You're in the company of guards, but
I didn't know you had a brother.
Yes, older. He is older.
Oh?
Yes.
That's his name.
His name is.
looking up backstory. Please wait.
I
What
made
person you are
people
trying to
look.
contact?
His brother's name is
Uh-huh.
Oh,
He's
French.
French. Fuck you.
Weed! What's your brother's name? Weed!
Quick.
Quick.
What's your brother's name?
Spell it.
Weed?
Quick.
Oh, hey.
Weed.
Jinx,
Oh, you
show
are-
me a Coke.
Weed.
His name
Not the
is.
drink.
His name is Coverog.
Coveralls? What?
C-O-V-A-R-O-G.
I had it wrote down in the other journal, but I threw the journal away and forgot to write it down.
What was he like? Or what is he like?
Funny enough, Shiro kind of reminds me of him.
Oh.
He's
Brash, strong.
strong, protective.
You can't see my facial expression, so never mind. Oh. Well, I see a lot of him in you. Because you're strong.
I follow.
Make a dexterity saving.
Because you're strong as well.
That's an 8.
Oh.
Oh. Nikita licked that one.
Oh, you fucked.
9.
Oh no.
That's so tiny.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. He claps you on the back. And you stumble forward a couple steps and manage to run right into the back of the guard that's escorting you. And he just oof.
I
If
basically.
you would please manage yourselves.
I immediately look to my back, basically to see if like Drana got smashed. Okay.
Trying to put it back together.
At the skull, you're just trying to work the jaw again. You're like,
Yeah. I just go.
Out of the human child skull.
Strong is not a descriptive word that I would use.
Oh, yes, I figured that out. Like right now.
In about
right
like
now.
5 seconds.
Yes.
You're strong in your own ways. You've got a strong. You have a dagger of a tongue. You can cut words. You can. How you summon spells. You stole a sword from a man.
He dropped it, and
I
have you
got this
not
one.
noticed
You're
that?
doing great.
Have you not noticed that my spells have been hurting me?
They're so strong that your fingers hurt. That's good. Sometimes whenever I shock a man to death, it makes me feel something.
I feel so alive.
When I watch the light leave your eyes, it makes me feel alive.
Horny, alive.
Sometimes I put out candles with my bare hands just to feel something, anything.
What is that from?
Into the Spider-Verse.
Okay, there it is.
Nicolas Cage's
Yes.
noir.
And what of you? Did you have any siblings?
No, I was an only child.
I mean, considering your background, I don't know if siblings run in the family. You can kind of tell that Runor is skirting around the issue of like He wants to say drow, but not in the present company.
Yes, siblings were common. It's just my parents only had one child.
Oh. Right.
I was lucky enough to have a The thing is, my childhood was very forgettable. It was bland. It was boring. But I was lucky enough to not have any terrible experiences happen as a child. My father was lucky enough not to die in the mines, and my mother was helped tend to shops.
Zoe.
That's all I really can remember from my first 100 years.
That's right, you're quite aged.
Like a wine.
I only recently...
He's in murder mode.
Yeah.
I only recently, essentially started adventuring. Past that, I spent the first several years of my life in I spent the first 30 years in a clergy of sorts.
Oh. Was it like a god's clergy, or was it culty?
It was embark, and no, he wasn't a malicious man. He was righteous, pious, and for some reason he felt that I was meant for a greater calling, but he passed recently, and since then they've kind of, I think they realized that the tree that they were tending was not intended to bear fruit, until I got out in the world and realized that I could do this.
That sounds very culty.
Definitely from a cult.
No, he was overly
Definitely.
righteous, pious. He was actually a really nice guy.
So
Claude
cult
Frollo
leader.
was righteous.
Well, I'm really glad we got to know each other a little bit more.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to bring up such hard memories for you.
It's not something that's hard for me to reminisce about. It's just I feel like I missed out on quite a bit being so secluded. I hardly ever got to spend time with my real family. I was basically not necessarily hoarded away, but I was given special treatment, and a lot of that treatment was in seclusion, trying to figure out something.
Be careful with that information.
How come?
Sansa will find out. Then she will take you for a night on the town that you'll never forget. And I don't know if that's a good thing or if that's a bad thing.
If there's enough liquor involved, it will be easy to forget.
But you just met her.
Yeah, liquor. Liquor in the front, poke in the back.
Oh, you have no clue what's fixing to happen to you poor
poor
sweet
soul.
summer child.
Skylar knows. Rowler don't know shit.
I know. This is gonna be so good.
You ever seen George Lucas in the Pale Moonlight? Wasn't originally pale, he had a CG it. Like everything else. Like
Anyway,
also
I
story.
believe we're getting close to the priest. I actually had a few questions for him, so.
Oh?
Yeah.
There's only room for one priest in this group.
You come to a door.
Uh-huh. Does this door look familiar?
Did he headbutt this door
No.
really hard and
Okay.
die?
It is a double arched door.
The door looked eerily familiar.
What color is the door? Whee!
Blood splattered.
Oh god.
On the front of it is the symbol of Girex. The guard knocks on it. The Nietzschemer are to see you, sir. The door opens. You see that the sigil actually stays in place, and the door moves opposite to it. Like, you can't open both doors,
Hold on.
but one it is a complete circle. It does not split.
Oh, okay, so it's attached to one door.
Yes.
It's not like hanging in the middle and
No.
both doors open. Ah, that'd been real fucking cool.
I nudge.
Until you bang your head.
He's not that tall.
I nudge. Ralnor and whisper. You know, Garrett really should have been the god of theater. He was always a drama queen.
You have often made mention, like, you've known them. Speaking about them in past tense.
I walked on the same ground the gods did.
He says casually.
Oh, good. I'm glad you're here. I was hoping that you would be able to give me some kind of update. I assumed that's why you were here, but then I understood that you went to see the Crown Tailor, and I was just moderately confused. I was just hoping to...
We had a few errands to run.
And follow.
I understand. So, what do you have? Do you have anything?
Oh no.
So I give him a quick rundown, right? About how you did some investigating about the rat. I'm just gonna go tell him what I was gonna say. That might as well. So we went and investigated the rat.
I'm familiar with them, yes.
They had a lot of iconography that we saw that the had.
Okay.
Like, we also took the liberty of searching around a bit, looking through some files, you know, and they're dealing in some unsavory business.
I mean, he's a man who doesn't follow the laws, so I would assume one would do that.
A man who plays with soul crystals.
Very interesting. Well, did you dispatch of him?
He was not there whenever we were investigating.
Very well, I'll put out a town-wide
APB.
APV.
Alright.
A bolo, if you would.
You're mauled by rats.
Best ties ever.
I actually had a question.
The official neckwear of the state of Arizona.
Oh yes, the Rachel Sequoia.
We saw the soul crystals, and it raised a question for
You
me.
didn't touch them, did you?
No.
You do know not to touch them, right?
Correct, yes.
Okay.
Um,
As it happened
Oh,
once.
I'ma touch
It's very unfortunate.
Was the person ever the same again?
No.
Technically, I still have.
Happens.
It's a really good thing I wasn't there.
I want to touch the bud.
Oh, look at me. I'm going to
When-
touch the butt.
when myself and Sansa, the tiefling, got ragdolled across the room. We
William.
I don't believe that we survived, and our soul crystals didn't manifest. But I think I know why. I don't think we were ever fully accepted into the land of the dead.
Do you remember your time in between?
Can I recall it? I remember
I know I didn't heal you, and
right. It was odd because I
wasn't that I didn't want to. You understand? It was my duty came first. And
absolutely no. Trust me, I understand. I was in a hallway with a large door, very intricate door, and I heard a voice that said that it wasn't my time because I was in their service, and I'm led to believe that it possibly was Girax, considering that we were essentially chosen.
finding the will of the gods is always difficult. I would love to be able to tell you either way, but unfortunately I can always ask and see if I get an answer, but gods are fickle beings.
Could I join you in asking?
By all means. I wasn't aware that you were of the religious type.
It's a odd relationship.
I see. Well, would you like to join us as well?
I suppose.
Very well. He takes you to a small alcove off from his small meeting room. It was basically just his living room. Inside you see essentially a small altar room with the symbol of Girax upon an altar. There is a cauldron in the middle of the dais, gold inlaid with filigree, various different iconography on it associated with Girax. He kneels down, invites you both to do the same.
We do.
Who would like to make the religion check? I lied. You're making the religion check because you're the one who prompted it. You may make it with advantage, though.
Okay.
Just in case I need to
he
chuck
checks
this.
and goes, oh fuck.
In the box.
In the box.
You must now use Castle Grayskull dice.
You got fucked.
So I just reroll one dice? Okay. Better, but
Still fucked.
still pretty fuckered.
I like the instant handover too. It's just, nope.
Rolls with advantage. Oh god. Rolls another one. Oh god. Actually, quite the opposite.
11.
It's me.
It would've been
your
an 8.
father.
Yeah.
So it's better. I mean, decent. Come on,
You raise your hands and call to Girax with the high priest leading the prayer. Short murmurings. Roughly 5 minutes later, there's still nothing. I'm sorry. As I said, gods are fickle, and it's hard to. They answer when they want to, if they want to. So I can always keep asking, but as I said,
Quick question: is this? Am I okay to call for another god?
In
The first one didn't
Can I phone a
answer.
friend?
Can I make
Do you
a new
think
call?
I give a
Can I
fuck
phone
about
a
your
friend?
eggs? I've been shit talking this dude since we got here.
You walked into a Wendy's with a bag of McDonald's.
I did.
Oh dear.
No, Burger King.
Yeah.
They got a feud.
Eat my Whopper.
Have you not seen the Twitter feuds between them? It's fucking glorious.
It's hilarious.
Oh,
Wendy's is on point though.
Oh,
Wendy's
Wendy's
goes hard.
Wendy's
God, I love
person
Wendy's
has been
Twitter.
fucking people up. Like,
Anyway, I don't even like Wendy's that much.
I love their breakfast.
you, I suppose, can try. That's. Sure.
Okay. Rub my hands together. Scratch off a bit of paint from my emblem.
I
Put it
kind
between
of
my
need to get
hands.
some new paint soon.
Might. And I begin a prayer. Oh, my lady Duvilia. Can you tell us who this... Can you give me insight as to who this being was who talked to my dear child, Ralmo?
You may make a religion check straight.
Not gay?
Definitely not gay.
You're talking to a lady.
So many DM inspiration points being used.
In the
today.
box. In the box.
I'm sorry, Bobby.
12!
We ain't meant to talk to the gods
You
today.
ain't talking
Okay,
to
look.
gods
I'll give you
today.
$1 if I can have that back.
Seems like gods don't want to talk to you in the, temple of a different god, especially when they really don't like.
I think I was like, this is a long shot, considering that.
She just
What
comes
I
down
am.
in avatar form, just punches me right in the throat.
In a very odd showing, I'm not even there, and I just rolled a natural 19.
Wow, I guess you're not rolling good for another 6 weeks, but
I wish I could be
Yes.
of more help. As I said, I'll keep trying
Affirmative.
for
So-
what it's worth.
I forgot to tell you a very important detail. Just, I talked to I believe it was both the city guard and the castle guard. Might as well tell you too. So we have a plan on giving the old tentacle faces a bit of this. So we're gonna go back down. There's apparently a drow settlement. I know that you have had instances in the past where they've raided you, because I got bullied a lot here, because I'm drow.
Oh, nowhere.
We're gonna go talk to them, because apparently the mind flayers like to eat on the drow as well. Maybe we can... The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
That's an interesting idea. I hope that it works.
Would you rather fight the people who killed a few dozen of your people, or fight the people who killed a few hundred of your people, or a few thousand? I didn't. Do you have a memo of how many died?
It's in the thousands at this point.
Both.
Between the amount died and the amount taken.
All right.
But I hope that it works. I, of course, don't think any drow would be willing to make deals with anyone. Are you from that village?
No.
Last I understood, they're very tribal.
Please.
You might have luck being drow. I'm not sure. I wish you the best of luck, and I will pray for you.
We're fucked.
The cleric getting all twitchy because the other priest said he will pray for him.
And unlike you, her religion checks will actually come off.
He rolled an 18.
Oh.
He rolled an 18 for the allowing. The first time he rolled a 6. Did go. No answer was given that day.
No.
Meanwhile, me and Shiro are taking the longest walk back to a tavern in the history of mankind.
No, you guys are back. No. I have to split my time. Okay, I'm only one person.
I'm sorry. So
It's our own fault. We decided to shop.
So he tried to. He's
It's our own fault we decided to be efficient.
I should have
I
really
know.
just do shopping off camera.
Yeah.
But like,
We've
the
had some
shopkeepers are
gems.
so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some
Shopping
there's
episodes
moments.
should be-
We had fun with all the nonsense.
Yeah.
So
Shopping episodes should be viewed less as time wasters and more of like have the DM flex their NPC ability and get a few zingers in there. And have a catchy collabs
And you meet some really cool people.
So they're dismissing us, right? The priest. Oh, so Realm Lord, did you need to go somewhere first, or am I good to drop off the couch?
better be an anonymous donation.
Okay.
It's the opposite direction from your inn.
What the place?
You're going to the captain's, like the jail.
Yeah.
The jailhouse. Yeah, that's the opposite direction of the inn. I mean, they're not that far from each other, but they're opposite directions. Castle's in the middle.
Okay.
Jail's this way. Your inn's that way.
If you want to go ahead and go back, I can go drop it off real quick.
It's better that we go in pairs.
You want to come with me?
Buddy system, aw.
Do you want to loop arms and skip?
No.
No skipping.
Sansa.
He's been with Sansa, no skipping.
Sansa made me skip enough.
You sound awful melancholy. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Insight check.
Sure, yeah. Go ahead.
2.
Yeah, he's right there.
19.
Nice.
This dice is very hit or miss.
Wisdom?
Disadvantage.
You're at disadvantage, okay. Oh yeah.
Good old one, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's heckin' lying.
Go time.
Heckin' lying. You're not sure exactly what it is, if it's just like the general talk of last night, as you noticed that he did get quiet once you and Ruark were talking about it before, or if it's the mentioning of his dying kind of situation. But he's definitely not okay.
Ronald, does dying bother you?
Yes. Bothers me ever so.
That's good.
How is that good?
The fear of death is very healthy. Once you stop fearing death, is once you get complacent.
And that's where we're going to end for this week. Yay.
Yeah, well, that's a way to end it.
I know, it's pretty good. That's why we're going to
Are you afraid of death? I'd rather live without it.
Yes, you've already died once. You'll be fine.
I'm invincible
once you
now.
died once, you died all the time.
Yeah.
Right.
Dude,
that's
it's
all
a
right.
D&D campaign. By the fucking time we finally expire, they'll be like, oh wow, this is your 11th time, you get a free car wash.
Free punch for sending you back for free this time. No need to get your resurrection. Go ahead.
Yeah.
We will be back next week with some more deck save.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.